Hello, everybody. How's it going? Oh, I was volume too loud, but I was going to get copyright. I was going to play some Mario Party for a little bit before somebody hops in. It's a beautiful Sunday night. Not for me, though, because tis raining. Well, it actually stopped raining, but it was raining like hard earlier today. So, yeah, that's kind of a... Who do I want to play as? I think, yeah, I'll play as Donkey Kong. Do Luigi, Yoshi, and Wario. All easy. I think I'll play on Wario's Battle Canyon. That is correct, good sir. Also, May's going to be another pretty big watch-along month. Not just for me, but also for my friends. So for any of my friends that are going to pop in, we might talk about that. Oh, sweet, I got to go first. So... that is a great game. I haven't gotten too far into the game, but I've had fun playing it, though, which is really what matters most about playing some certain video games, like mainly the Mario ones. You just kind of have fun while playing them. Like, they're definitely challenges, but for some of them, but hey, we're still playing the game. Oh, come on. All right, I take another turn. 2. Only somebody could warp with me on the first turn, but that can't happen. Oh. Minigame scene. Minigame settings, don't use exclamation screen. Lesson speed, fast. Okay. Right, so I want to keep the game going a little faster here. Oh, he gets to go again. 8. God damn, he's already going to go to the 4th island. In case you guys don't know what board I'm playing in the Mario Party, I'm playing Luigi or Wario's Battle Canyon. It's what the hell?
I don't know, god damn it. God damn it. Hi.
Hello, Grant.
It's been a while.
Maybe a little bit too long, but...
well,
we still got a couple days, though.
Perhaps for you. April's
You should know what I'm talking about, though, man.
What do you mean it's... okay, you're
Got
talking the code.
I'm talking about the Beekeeper watch-along.
Oh, snap. When is that again?
That's Tuesday.
I'm free Tuesday.
Okay, good.
Lit. I'm not free Wednesday.
Because we are getting a packed panel in on Tuesday for the Beekeeper.
Dope. Who's coming?
So, Mike's coming, obviously. He's the main co-host. Gavin and Cam are also coming. Dave might be coming back, depending on audio, because he had audio problems last night.
My connection is a lot better. We got it fixed. Thank Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it was just Dave's. It was just Dave's audio problems he had last night when we were watching Anyone But You. But
I love that movie. I had a dream about that movie last night. I'm gonna be real about it.
you should have seen Mike's Letterboxd review of it.
Hold on, please stand by.
Dude, just go look at it. I'm not even.
That's what I'm doing right now. So I saw tonight was fun. Last night was fun because essentially, so me and my buddy Alec, we went to see Alien. We caught a late show of Alien because it's back in theaters. Everybody should go see Alien. It still holds up. It's still a great movie. And I was just talking to him, and he says, "Man, there's so many movies I need to see. I need to see Land with the Devil. I need to see Hundreds of Beavers." And I'm like, "Yeah, you really do." And then I had this thought. I'm like, what's stopping me from asking him to come back to my place after this and watch Hundreds of Beavers? So literally what I did was, after the movie was over, I was like, "Hey man, when the lights were going down, man, after this is over, I gotta ask you something." He goes, "Okay, cool." The movie ended, lights came up. He looked at me and he said, "Okay, what's up?" And he goes, "I know you're probably working tomorrow. I know you have church tomorrow. You want to come back to my place and watch some Beeves?" And he goes, "Man, I don't know. At this rate, I'm not gonna go home until like 1 a.m. I'm like, come on, come watch some Bees." He goes, "Nah, what the hell? I'll come back and watch some Bees." So we went into my living room and we watched Hundreds of Beavers, and we lost our. So it was my second time as his first. My dogs went crazy, but the part where I'll say what it is, the oh shit moment in the movie. All I'll say. Though no, the first line. I saw his face, and it went from being like, just kind of generally enjoyed to that part. He goes, just like lost. He just exploded into laughter, and I was just like, he's like, and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Dude, that's oh my god, bro, that's great.
Oh my god, everybody! If you're watching this and you have access to Amazon Prime and or Apple TV, rent Hundreds of Beavers. Dear God, rent 100. It's so good. Buy it.
I can tell you one movie I've already seen twice.
What?
I watched it twice in one day. I'm not even joking you. Love Lies Bleeding.
Really?
And guess what? That is my new number one.
Everybody knows what my number one still is.
And hence
Mr. Midnight. Mr. Midnight.
Hence the background. Late Night with the Devil.
I saw.
I need to watch that. I really do need to watch that movie again. Like,
I've already seen it at least. I've now seen it 3 times. I saw it twice in theaters, and I saw it when it was on Shudder. And I actually,
funny enough,
it gets better.
When I was watching when I watched Late Night with the Devil, I was actually watching it while I was at work. So
see, that's your issue, dude. You got to watch it where you're in an environment where you can focus on it.
I still was focusing on it because I did have my AirPods in. So like I knew like what the dialogue was and everything.
But it's a movie that also is like the visuals are key. It's like Hundreds of Beavers is kind of the same, where it's like you kind of have to watch what's going on and not,
I didn't have to when it came to The Scargiver. Because that movie because I watched that before I watched Late Night with the Devil.
Speaking of You Son of a Bitch, you all were way too easy on that movie. That is worse than part 1. I am sorry. That movie, I'm saying this with sincerity. I'm not trying to attack you over it. I'm being sincere here. That movie depressed me. When that movie ended, I just felt like I felt nothing. I just felt like, I just suffered through that, and I had no.
But then again, though, dude, it didn't. The reason why I wasn't like as hard on it was because it didn't piss me off. Like,
well, it pissed me. It didn't piss me off so much as it just really bummed me out. It was like, okay, this is just it.
Like, you have a shot here.
Like, there's nothing to latch onto. There's nothing to care about. The whole thing is just, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. Even if it's something like I don't like okay, like I'm just gonna say Arthur the King. Even though I don't like that movie, there is something to latch onto for the people who do like it. So I'm not, there is something there to latch onto. I just wasn't biting the way other people were, right? But in the case of this, there is nothing to latch onto. Nothing. It's just human exposition machines.
Yeah,
Expositioning at each
but
other.
but what I'm saying, like with like I said, like with Rebel Moon Part 2, the reason why it didn't, like, here's the thing. Again, the reason why I wasn't so hard on it was because it didn't piss me off. It's not like imaginary to a point where it's like it's just going to piss me off at any second.
But here's the difference between imaginary. Imaginary is so bad that it's memorable. That there's something to take with you when it's over in regards to just how shitty.
I don't think it's like in a way memorable. Like it's not memorable in a good way, like at all. Because
there's nothing good about.
I'm not even joking, you, Grant. Like every time I think about that twist in Imaginary, I hate the movie even more because it makes no logical sense.
It's a bad movie, but the thing I take away with Imaginary is that there is an attempt. It's a failed attempt, but there is an attempt to have a character and a story. It just doesn't work out. Rebel Moon doesn't even try. It's literally just people standing around. It's like Pawnee and Selman. The whole thing it's okay. Let me put it to you. And the other thing I want to point out that even people who didn't like it said like, oh, but the action's still good. I don't even think the action is that good. Maybe it was my connection speed. I don't know, but it looked ugly. It looked dirty. It looked muddy. There was nothing about the editing was terrible. There was nothing about the way that it was shot. And then you see a movie like Boy Kills World or Monkey Man or something like that, and you realize like you can have a story and action and humor and life and character. It's not impossible. It's not like. And then again, you see movies like Challengers where it's not necessarily an action movie, but you're like, human beings are in this story. It's a story about people.
Or Civil War, for that matter.
Right, exactly. It's a movie, and even in Civil War, if you want to argue that okay, the characters are also just sort of witnesses to everything and are just ciphers, but the environment they're in creates interest. There's
exactly,
there's weight
plus,
to it. Right.
There's intensity to it.
Right.
Like you actually feel like the Jesse Plemons scene in Civil War. Like you feel your palms getting sweaty every second. Especially like when he shoots those two guys that are not Americanized. And and even you see it on Kaylee Spaney's face. Like you see the fear.
Well, and but the other thing is when they do have exposition in Civil War too, this is the other thing I want to point out. People are like, oh, there's expositions in Necessary Evil. Yes, it is, but it can't be the whole pie. So like in Civil War, the scene of exposition, they actually leave a lot off screen. But the scene of exposition, it works. The scene where Kirsten Dunst is describing to Stephen McKinley Henderson why she's doing what she's doing. She's saying exposition, yes, but she's also acting. There's a weariness to it about why she is a photographer. I wanted to send a message home. Don't do this. Don't do this. There's a real stakes. There's emotion in the way it's doing. In Rebel Moon, it's like, we must go to the place to get the thing. Yes, we must. And while we do it, we need to talk about going to the place and getting the thing. So then at the end, when it's looking like what's his nuts from Haunting of Hill House is going to die, there's no weight because it's like these are good actors, but there's no character here. It's just
there's no character building.
No, right. It's just
let me just say this though, like I know this is like really weird to talk about, even like especially when talking about Rebel Moon, like to compare it to. Even look at The Beekeeper. Like there's actually characters. Like
there is.
Even though Jason Statham is just killing people because somebody that he cared about like killed herself, but you feel why. Like you feel like why he's going after everybody.
There's characters, but the thing that makes The Beekeeper work also as an action movie and a popcorn movie that Rebel Moon doesn't understand too is that there's no fat on the bone there. It also moves at a pace.
David Ayer has a sense of humor.
Well, it has a sense of humor, and there's a sense of pace. Nothing slows down the momentum of that movie. It doesn't.
Exactly. I mean,
it doesn't.
I mean, even if there's because the only issue I really have with The Beekeeper is the FBI subplot. I was like, let Jason Statham handle this on his own. Like,
I agree with you, but the one angle is, first off, like that happens in a lot of these types of movies. The one reason I give BK a little more pass in that regard is that at least the FBI agent in this case is tied to the larger plot that Statham is. It doesn't feel unnecessary because she is the daughter of Felicia Rashad. So it's like, okay, I kind of is a little different.
So I get that to a certain extent, but then again, though, I'm like, Statham should have handled this on his own because because those are the people that are responsible for Miss Parker's death. Like,
but I think that just comes to the territory of this type of action movie. I kind of let that slide in because at least they tried a fresh angle on it. It wasn't.
But also to be also to be fair, people will complain like, why is the government getting involved? Because of the money that was emptied out of Miss Parker's accounts. That's the reason why the government gets involved, because it's government insured money.
Well, and people always like, okay, these action movies, these vigilante action movies. Why is there a police officer character? It's like because you need to have someone who's a counterpoint to the guy who is just the guy with the gun going around shooting people. There has to be a sense of a chase. There has to be a sense of the real world and the realistic world coming to bear on the idea of a random person just picking up a gun and shooting random people.
Exactly,
otherwise it's irresponsible.
And like I said, Jason Statham has a reason for why he's going after all these call centers.
Right.
And also, I never want to forget this every time I talk about the Beekeeper, but Josh Hutcherson as the villain in that movie.
Playing
fucking what? Why do I care if the guy keeps bees?
Playing a trust fund douche bro from hell. I loved it. He was so good.
Yes, exactly. Like every single time you see Josh Hutcherson on screen, there's nothing that you want to do to the guy except punch him in the face.
Oh, dude, he is
a dickbag.
I think of that scene from Wednesday when she puts the piranhas in the swimming pool, and the guy's just like, young men like him shouldn't be allowed to procreate anyway. I did the world a favor.
But, or should I say, which side do you work for? For the law or for justice?
Jason Statham.
Now do you really see why I'm doing a bunch of Jason Statham movies on my channel?
Yeah, dude, half the movies you haven't even watched Henry Sugar yet, and you're pretty much watching now every Jason Statham movie just about ever made. That's like
well, I can tell you that we got 3 more lined up for May. So
yeah,
well, I can tell you this. Go ahead.
Before you go any further, before we leave Rebel Moon, I just wanted to point this out too, and this is something because I felt the need to do this. It was about an hour in. They hadn't left the farm world. And I was getting kind of restless. I'm like, you're making a science fiction story. Why is this about wheat farming? Just move on. Fuck. Just go to space, damn it. So they go up into space. Good, stuff's finally happening. She starts describing her backstory. A lot of it is her describing it with slow motion shots that are really quick, right? She describes her backstory. Or one person describes their backstory. Then they're like, I have a backstory too. Around a thing of beers. I have a backstory.
Right, yeah.
They go the whole length of the table. I clocked it. From the moment they had drink in hand starting that conversation to when they finally changed the scene. 14 and a half minutes. 14 and a half fucking minutes, Zack Snyder. What the fuck, dude? And it's an hour into it's 3 hours. Actually, it's 3 hours 15 in if you count part 1 of nothing happening. Do something! Jesus Christ! I don't care about these non-people. They're not characters. They're
just exposition dump machines.
It's you could tell also that Zack Snyder was just okay, I guess we got to do this. This is just
and also Netflix is not letting him do what he actually.
That's the other thing I call bullshit on, though. I have to be real about it. They gave him too much freedom. I am actually on the opposite side of that. Zack Snyder is a guy who he can make an enjoyable movie, but to me, Zack Snyder is Zack Snyder's own worst enemy. And I think that when he's given carte blanche to make a movie like Rebel Moon, he has enough control. He doesn't need to do a whole 6-movie arc of nothing happening. Like, I understand. No, I'm not going to watch the extended cuts. And the reason I'm not going to watch the extended cuts is even when it's a bad movie that has an extended cut that's good, usually there's elements in the not good cut that have potential if they're expanded on. There's no potential here. There's no element of this movie that works at all. Why would I watch a movie that has already nothing just to see if it's a little bit better with... And also, like, they talked about how it's going to be crazy, and they said that, like, the rape scene in part 1 is going to be longer and more graphic. And I'm like, you know what?
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
Fuck you, Zack Snyder. Like, I am getting to that point of, like, Zack Snyder, you know what? Stop making bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you're better than this, dude. Like...
Yeah, like...
By the way, I want to point this out the other day, and I was being genuine. I think I put it in the group chat. When I went to see Alien, that was the other part of my story. I walked by the other day on Twitter, somebody DM'd me a trailer for a film coming out with Jamie Foxx called Not Another Church Movie. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it. I
had heard about it because of IMDb. I thought it was a joke.
No, that's the thing is, I didn't know it existed until I got the trailer, and I didn't see any studio that I recognized, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is a parody. This is a Funny or Die skit. Okay, Mickey Rourke's the devil and Jamie Foxx is Jesus. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of an amusing 5-minute thing. It would be terrible if it was a whole movie, but as a joke. And then I was walking through my movie theater. I passed the little theater display thing, like, Blue Angels, Furiosa, and then not right in front of me, above the bench, Not Another Church Movie, and it said in theaters May 10th. I'm like, that's real? Oh no! And IMDb, oh my god, it's a movie that's coming out. No.
I
genuinely thought it was not a real movie.
I thought so too. I thought it was a joke.
I have to admit, as stupid as the trailer looks, and it looks like it costs $5 in I mean, it looks really cheap. I know that they're going to lean on this joke, and it's probably not going to be funny after a while, but I will admit that I did kind of smirk at the idea that the dude who's playing Medea is not even trying to hide the fact that he's a dude. That was kind of funny. Like, where he's just like, hey man, what's going on? But he's wearing, like, the moo. I'm like, that's kind of funny. I don't think they can.
I don't know, man. That's just
kind of funny. But again,
I can pass on that.
But that's the equivalent of, holy shit, a talking beaver from Epic Movie. That doesn't make Epic Movie good. It just means there's one part where I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just...
Well, actually, there were 2 jokes in Epic Movie. The other one was, I'm a fawn. He goes, half goat, half man. He goes, oh. It's like, oh, that's interesting. He goes, how does my dad fucked a goat? He's like, oh, okay.
Oh my god, bro.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But when it came to but like I was saying, like besides the 3 Jason Statham movies that we've got lined up for this month, or in May, I should say, we got like about 4 other ones that Mike and I talked about. So
we went on my channel, or second channel. We got to do at some point Hundreds of Beavers watch along. Like, we have to. But we
still need to start actually start the Bad Movie Nights,
dude.
First before we watch Hundreds of Beavers.
So May's coming up. What should we do for May if we were to do one?
For Bad Movie Night?
I think, you know what I think we should do? I think we should start it off strong. We should do The Oogie Loves and the Big Balloon Adventure. That's what I think we should do. Because there could be lots of... Come on. Have you seen it?
I don't even care to watch it, my friend.
Dude, then you need to do this because I'm telling you, you'll have a great time making fun of this.
Hey, I can tell you the movie I can tell you one movie that we should do in June for Bad Movie Night.
What?
His name is Ezekiel Sims.
Oh my! No, you know what? Is that on Netflix right now?
It's gonna be on Netflix here pretty soon. So
yeah, that's our June episode.
That's gonna be our June episode. Is Madam Web?
How did you like? Tell me the plot synopsis of your favorite movie, Grant. It goes, oh okay, well his name is Ezekiel Sims, and he was in the Amazon with Madam
mother
Web's
researching
mother while
spiders
she was
right before
researching
she died.
spiders right before she died. Dude, you guys can hate all you
Bro,
want.
I cannot lie to you.
I
like,
love Madam Web. It's not a good movie, but I kind of love it.
I mean, same here, but it's like I had a great theater experience, I can tell you that.
I was sitting next to there was a buddy of mine who happened to be at the screening. I saw it. Or no, it wasn't. It was Ben after it was over. I walked out of the theater and I was just like, "Hey, how was Madam Web?" And I said, I can't believe they released this. Oh my god, why? I actually
like, bro, like I was gonna say like
this
I
makes
saw, like,
Knights of the Zodiac look like Dune Part 2. What the fuck, dude? This makes
I was gonna say though, like, because I saw
Spider-Man.
it because I saw it about a week late, because reasons.
Because you were delaying the inevitable. Because you didn't really want to see it until we told
no,
you.
I was going to go see it. But the night I was going to go see it, Justin was going to be out of town, so I didn't want to waste his time on that for now. So we waited until a week. We waited until the next Thursday after it was released. And mind you, this was the night before I saw Ordinary Angels, which was a much better movie.
Which was actually good. Yeah,
that's a good movie. But so as soon as we walked out, when we recorded our first reactions, I'm not even joking you. Justin told me what Ezekiel Sims made him think of. He kept making him think of Miles Morales. Like, because of his suit. Like, because of the suit, dude. He kept making him think of Miles Morales.
Justin, fair enough. Never, ever, 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 ever compare the two. Oh my god, never. Madam Web, we had a lot of fun tonight. Don't you ever compare Madam Web to Spider-Verse again.
He was just only saying the look. Just the look of the suit.
Look, whatever. Do not speak the name of that in the same presence as that fucking masterpiece and its great sequel.
Well, it sure is a masterpiece compared to Madam Web, I'll tell you that.
Dude, the shit I took earlier today is a masterpiece compared to Madam Web. That being said, I do kind of love Madam Web. Okay, I'm turning into the angry video game nerd knockoff. First of all, this is almost as bad as that massive shit I took today. This game is a bunch of poopy ass sticks.
Fucking hell. Oh, shit. But,
hello, I'm the angry video game critic. I have a small penis and I like to eat elephant shit for breakfast.
Fucking Jesus Christ, you need to relax.
I miss OG Nostalgia Critic so much. I still like the guy on occasion. I miss the old school.
Oh my god. I was going to show you the ones that we've got lined up for the month of May. So, first up, we're actually doing this the day after The Beekeeper. It's going to be another Jason Statham movie.
Of course!
arguably one of his best movies.
The Bank
Safe.
Job. Oh, Safe's good. I like Safe.
Dude, the bar shootout scene.
Dude, the Bank Job needs to
I am going to be doing The Bank Job. Don't worry.
That movie's really, really fucking good.
And this will be the other. We're doing that and this one before I go on vacation.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Tennessee for my birthday. I'm going to Nashville and Graceland for my birthday.
Neat.
Or actually, no, Nashville and Memphis.
Nice.
So
I might be going back to Utah this summer, possibly.
But on Monday the 5th, this is the one we're going to be doing before I leave for vacation.
Bib's Burgers. Okay, did I tell you what happened?
Mind you, this was Mike's idea.
Did I tell you? Have you seen the movie yet?
Of course, I've seen it a few times.
Oh, okay. So when I saw it, first off, I love Bob's Burgers. I love the Bob's Burgers movie. So in fact, I'm gonna be getting off here soon. Not to watch it. I guess to watch The Great North, but it's the same thing. Anyway, Bob's Burgers, starring the President of the United States, Nick Offerman. Anyway. I love the fact that he plays Donald Trump and a MAGA hat in the same calendar year in a movie. God bless Nick Offerman. Anyway. So yeah, I was in the theater watching the Bob's Burgers movie, which is the best H. John Benjamin's movie until Boy Kills World came out. And I was watching it, and it was the scene where I was born in November, as many know, November 15th to be exact. Same birthday as Shailene Woodley. Nice. And Larry King, who is my cousin-in-law's uncle, rest in peace. Yeah, my cousin-in-law is Larry King's nephew, like maternal nephew. For like not, yeah, he has some stories. Anyway, but I was sitting there, and it was the scene where Gene is talking about, like, they're talking about being double-crossed. It's like in the third act. They're talking about being double-crossed, and Gene says something to the extent of, like, and he goes, I knew we should have trusted him. He goes, yeah, probably a Scorpio. And I literally went, like that, in the theater. I went, like, out loud. And the lady next to me tapped me on the shoulder, I'm like, yeah, what's up? And she goes, let me guess, you're a Scorpio. I'm like, yeah. I feel personally insulted. Thank you, Bob's Burgers. You've changed, bro.
Crime hole.
We think we know you. We thought we knew you. I thought we were friends.
I just love the.
You changed, bro.
Like 80 years of cheap thrills and almost no decapitations. Wow, that's such a low amount.
Yeah, I was watching Bob's Burgers the other day, and it's one of my favorites. It's the one where she goes, what's her name? Rabbit Ears.
Louise.
Yeah, Louise. And
my favorite character, by the way.
Yeah, Louise and Linda she wants to do something father-daughter, or not father-daughter, mother-daughter time, and they go to laser tag together, and Lucas and his mom is there, and she like doesn't want to go. It's like, oh, we're gonna do some laser tag, and so they go and do some laser tag, and then Lucas is there, who like hates Louise, like they're like rivals, and he shows up, he goes, oh snap! He goes, oh dear God, it's Lucas! What's up? He goes, oh my God, Mom, it's here. Can we go home? Love Bob's Burgers.
One of my favorite ones is in season. I think it's in season 11. Well, listen, I can bring her back, but I'm still gonna need proof that they're actually related. Trust me, when you see my grandma, you'll know my mom's apples didn't fall far from that tree. Gene, our grandma's apples are just lower. Louise, big boobs.
have you seen
I love the Belcher kids.
So as you know, Linda is voiced by a man.
Yes.
Now
I'll go suck on a crouton.
Here's what's funny. Go on YouTube if you don't believe me. He modeled Linda's voice after a comedy skit he used to do, the voice actor, called The Tree. Is a Christmas skit. Look it up. Where it's literally just a dude in a red wig. Like a woman. He's supposed to be like a 40-year-old woman. He's like, the tray! Everybody come in the living room and look at the tray. Everybody, don't touch the tree, okay? Get your shit away from the tray. And he based that voice onto Linda. So it's like,
yeah, that's awesome.
It's okay, honey. I'll be out in a minute. Go play around the tray.
I'm sorry. There's actually some of the roast lines from Linda in the show that I just cannot stop thinking about. I'll go font the fortune cookie. Or like when Jimmy Pesto comes in, they're going. You guys going out of business sale, or I'll go put a cannoli up your holy.
Have you seen? So when Animation Domination used to actually be Animation Domination and not scattered all over the place like it is now, because Family Guy's on Wednesdays now for some godforsaken reason, which the Animal Control can carry itself. You can keep Family Guy on Sundays. Anyway, but that being said, they used to do like the panels where they would do like the cast, and they would sometimes have them read their stuff, like their famous bits. They had the American Dad panel, and I'll never forget it. It was like a Comic-Con, and they had what's his name? Who was in Oppenheimer, by the way? The dude who plays Steve.
Yeah, but hold on, let's see. Jacob is in the
Jacob.
building.
Hello, everybody.
So
How's it going, Jacob? It's always good to see you, buddy.
how's it going, man?
Can you hear me clearly? That's all I gotta ask first.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
you're breaking. No, you're fine, dude. So what I was saying is like they did a panel on American Dad, and it was like all of them together, and Scott Grimes, the actor, the guy who plays,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He was in Oppenheimer. He plays Steve. He also is John's dad on the TED TV series, and he was on the Orville. So like he and Seth MacFarlane are good pals. So by the way, if you've not watched the TED TV series, holy shit, it's really good.
I still need to watch it.
It's very funny.
The episode with the racist, homophobic talking toy truck is the greatest
Oh,
thing
Jesus Christ.
in the entire world. And he's like, "Why are you acting like this? Why can't you progress at all?" And he goes, "Why do you think?" And he goes, "Because I like men." He's in the closet, so he's laughing out.
Oh my God. But
I love the fact that the McDonald's apple pie's burning your mouth bit from that has become a meme. Where they're like in the Halloween costume, you gotta be careful when you bite into a McDonald's apple pie because it burns it out. It goes like let's go very slowly. It goes, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!" I'm like, oh.
but
I was mentioning so like, American Dad. I gotta go, bro. I'm about to leave, but American Dad, they're doing the Steve would all you've seen American Dad, right?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay, well, Steve always just randomly sings, just out of nowhere. He'll just sing.
God!
And so they're talking a bit, and someone in the audience asks, like, "Can you sing one of the Steve songs?" And Scott Grimes is like, "Yeah, sure." He stands up and he starts singing in the Steve voice, "Daddy's gone." Dad is gone. Going home. And they show Rachel McFarlane, who's Seth MacFarlane's sister. She also is Haley, and she is just losing it. Like she cannot keep it together because he's doing it in the voice, and it's amazing. But anyway, Jacob, before I go, I have to ask: have you seen Hundreds of Beavers yet, homie?
I've heard of it. I have not.
Dude, I've already seen it twice. You've got to watch Hundreds of Beavers.
Hundreds of Beavers. Is it available on a streaming service?
It is available to rent now for I think like $5 on Apple TV and Amazon.
Okay, I have that both actually.
Yeah.
Hundreds of Beavers.
Hundreds of Beavers.
I say I'm gonna make sure I'm thinking of the right movie.
I can tell Jacob. I can tell you right now. This guy right here has been telling me to watch it.
Dude, it's like I think it's number 6 or number 7 on my best films of the year so far list.
I thought your number 6 was Challengers.
No, you're right. It was number 6 and then Challengers.
I remembered. You told me.
Well, I also did a post the other day about it, and
right, yeah. So
People's Joker is my number 8 because I was lucky enough to see that in a theater not too far from me that was showing it. So that's number 8.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm out. But yeah, watch that, Jacob, and let me know what you thought. All right.
Okay.
Peace out.
See you later, dude.
Bye.
But how are you doing tonight, man?
I'm having a great old day, Mr. Ponto. It has been good. It has been a good day. It's been very chill of a Sunday, very accomplishing Sunday. But how's your Sunday been?
I've been busy today with work, so
that's just not fun. Because today I got to do
because I can't even lie to you. Like sometimes I hate having to get up so early to go to work. Like,
yeah,
I'm
not a morning person, so I agree with that.
Yeah, but it's like it's part of my job, so I have to do it. But I was gonna tell you something funny or not really something funny. It was something dumb that happened the other day because I wasn't actually working. My aunt told me about it yesterday. So the same resident I've talked to you about that complains about everything. They had a roast beef commercial for lunch on Fridays. So basically, it's a piece of bread with roast beef and mashed potatoes and gravy. So I know it sounds yummy, right?
I mean, if you're being serious, sure. But for me, I'm not a big roast beef guy. It's actually kind of crazy. So.
And that's fine. Like that's okay. I mean,
I like
everybody
bread.
has a different taste in food too. So
I like bread.
So yeah. So they bring it to her, and she starts complaining that she didn't that I didn't want the bread, like because she didn't even know like what it was, what it was supposed to be. So they make another one without the bread on it, and she still bitches and complains, and she pushes her tray across the table, and then her drink spills, and one of the other residents, who it was actually real, like one of the nicest ones. Like she's actually really nice to me. I'm not even joking you. She's really nice. Had the utmost guts to yell out at her, "Shut up!"
That just sounds like a lovely day at work, doesn't it?
Thankfully, I wasn't there to witness the chaos.
I say I love when your like coworkers are like, "Dude, you missed the worst day," and you're like, "I'm really glad I did."
Yes. Because I'm actually glad I missed that, because otherwise my day would just be hell. So.
Sorry if you hear my mic like moving around. I'm trying to like tighten it, but it's like really loose right now.
Oh no, you're good.
Tighten.
But...
Well. Either way, I haven't been on your channel in a couple months, so I was like, you know what? It's Sunday night. I don't got anything too crazy going on. Let me hop on in.
Yeah, and thank you for being here, man.
Yes, sir. So we are officially at the end of we can basically go ahead and say it. We're at the end of April. I can promisely say like 90% of the movies I saw in April, I really liked. Honestly, I went back and looked at it.
April was a good month, dude.
April was a good month for new releases. Now I didn't see
the only
every single
not so
thing,
good one
but...
that the only not so good one we saw was the Scargiver. So
did I see
Rebel
that?
Moon Part 2?
Oh, I was like, wait, Scargiver. I was like, oh wait, that's the sub. Yeah, yes, Rebel Moon. Yes.
Yeah, that was not good at all. But I can tell you that I did 2 double features this month, and that was a good accomplishment. So, because let's see, because obviously I saw The First Omen and Monkey Man, and then the weekend before Challengers, I did Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare and Abigail.
Gotta love those double features. Some days I love them, especially when they're movies I'm looking forward to. But there's a few times I'm like, oh, because I usually try to see all my movies on Thursdays so I could go ahead and get the reviews out, and also because I want to like do nothing on the weekends. And so
right, yeah, I get you.
But Luke, I don't know if you've kept up with it, but I have a new record for myself that you might be semi-proud of. I don't really know.
What might that be, good sir?
I have seen a new release, more than Jurassic World, in a 3-day span.
That's Abigail.
That would be Abigail. And I have seen it 5 times, and I'm supposed to see it again this week with my friend, my very, very close friend.
I was going to think about seeing it again today, but it was, like, I'm not even joking you, it was storming outside. So I was like, I can wait.
Yeah,
but then
it's
when
very
they're
sad.
probably going to remove it this week.
I was literally getting ready to tell you that. I was like, I'm kind of sad because compared to last week, they're showing it like 3 times a day at my local theater, and I'm really scared by when Friday arrives. It will either be not in my theater or it will be like 1 showing a day, and I'm like, damn it. Either way, it'll still be somewhere near me, and I'm taking my friend to go see it. She really wants to see it, and so obviously, me being me, I'm like, I'll see it again.
I don't know. I'll try to see it again, but if I can, I will definitely watch it again when it comes to digital. I will definitely watch it again.
Yeah.
Because I could not tell you how badly I wanted to go see it again after it was over. Like, but again,
I'm in that boat.
Like,
I feel like I'm there's a lot. Everyone I've talked to about the movie has really liked it or really enjoyed it. I've had a few of my close friends say like that was really good. Like I'd see it again. Like I was like, wow. But across social media and what I've seen to people's reviews and everything, I feel like I'm on a lonely island. Like I'm on like Abigail Island and I'm the owner. I'm like, bring it to me. Like, I love you. Come.
Well, it's as of currently, like right now. I mean, I loved the movie. It's my number 7 currently on my list. So,
well, you know how I always feel about my rankings, but I can confidently tell you, Luke, right now on April 28th, 2024, yeah, it's my clear number 1, and I have no shame on it. Like, it's not even
that's
close.
totally fine. That's it.
Like,
that's it.
Like, it's miles away. Like, I'm telling you right now, that is like, it's not even close.
Yeah. For as of right now, again, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't think there will be a movie that will beat Abigail for you. Like, I don't know there will be. Again, I don't want to speak too soon, but
you know, it makes me feel better because I told my mom I've seen it a lot of times, and she was like, "Why have you seen it so many times?" And honestly, I've told her, I was like, "Well, you were one reason, and then the next reason, every time I have a friend who wants to go see a movie, I'm usually that guy that they ask to go see a movie, and so I go with them, and the movie they want to go see is the scary movie." I'm like, "Well, that's the best one to go see. It's not really scary, but like you can definitely like enjoy it." And so
it's definitely gory.
Like, oh yeah, I mean it's definitely gory. But I all my friends and my mom, everyone who I've told to go see it, literally has been like, "Jacob, that was really." I had so much fun with it. I'm like, yes, but I'm the only one that is like dying for it. Oh, so good.
Yeah, but I mean, I think also when it came to my other number 1, which was Civil War, I think I did speak too soon.
Speak too soon? What do you mean by that?
I have a new number 1.
Oh, nice. What would that be?
Love Lies Bleeding.
I'll say I really liked it. Wasn't a fan of the scene. I saw it again a week ago, or it came out recently on digital, and I had a friend.
It came out on Friday, yeah, and I watched it. I watched it in the morning, and then after I got back from Challengers, I watched it again because like I just could not get my mind off of it, dude.
Honestly, I don't blame you. It's a really well told movie. Just one thing, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I feel like you know what scene I'm talking about. There's just one scene. I do. It's so out of place, and I still stand by it. It's just like too weird. But hey, everything else in that movie, I actually really like. Like that was a great movie. Like I would definitely say right now it's one of the best movies I've seen this year. Like no question.
Like it was my number. Like I had it at number 2 after I first watched it, but then when I watched it again, I was like, "God damn it, I spoke too soon." Like, because even though I love Civil War, like that's a fantastic movie, like in and of itself. Like when I said I didn't think I'd see a better movie than Civil War, I was like, and then I watched Love Lies Bleeding again. I was like, God damn it! Like,
yeah,
I gotta stop speaking too soon. Like,
we still got a full 8 months of movies left, so who the hell knows? I hope that more movies come out that are just as good as April has been. Like honestly, May every weekend there is at least something like I would like to see.
Yeah, and because next week we got The Fall Guy, which I am seeing on Friday.
I'm seeing it Wednesday.
Dude, I am very excited for that. That looks so fun.
I will say this is nothing for the movie itself. I'm tired of seeing the damn trailer. It shows in front of every single movie I see.
Oh God! Thank God I haven't gotten it every time. But the one that I've been starting to get quite a bit is Deadpool and Wolverine.
See, that's the opposite for me. The 2 movies that I have seen a trailer for every single time I go to the movies is Fall Guy and Kingdom Planet of the Apes. Those 2 movies I have seen the trailer for over and over and over. I'm just like, I'm excited for both of you. I want to see both of you. Stop showing me the trailer. I know the song, the freaking Bon Jovi song.
When it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, honestly, the more I kept seeing the trailer, I'm actually starting to get a little bit more excited for it. Like,
I mean, no, like
the first time I saw the trailer, like I'll be honest, I was like, it looks good. Like I'll give it that. It looks good. I'm not like everybody else. Like, but then as I've started to think about it more and more, and I saw the trailer more, I was like, okay, I like where this is going. Like,
I say the newest trailer. I don't know if you saw the newest trailer, but like the newest trailer somewhat put a few of my like nerves because I'm really nervous, man. Because like Logan was such a good ending for Hugh Jackman. I don't want them to ruin it, but for the new trailer, it seems like it's not gonna be that variant. So I'm like, okay, which one are we getting? So I'm kind of okay with it, but still, I thought Logan was such like a perfect ending for him, and I'm just so scared they're just bringing him back just to bring him back. But it doesn't seem like that.
we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know, man. Well, again, we'll have to see when it gets there. Is all I can really say.
I say it's like I said, all of month of May there's something. June looks pretty good, and then July there's obviously Deadpool and Wolverine, and then there's probably a few others I'm forgetting about. But
We
yeah,
got Twisters in July.
even August got some movies.
Yeah, we got like I said, we get Twisters in July, which I'm obviously looking forward to. Despicable Me 4. I forgot that was coming out for some reason.
Yeah,
God.
I'll be seeing it. I'll be seeing it.
I know. I mean, I will too, but I'm like, every time I saw that trailer, like every time that trailer came up in my theater, I haven't gotten it in a while. I don't think since Godzilla and Kong. But I'm not even joking you. After Arthur the King, when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, okay. Here we go. Is this going to be like the trailer that's just going to be played over and over and over again for me?
Again, I have no hatred towards the Despicable Me franchise. Like I'll say it flat out. The first one is a very enjoyable movie. Second one I like. Third one's kind of forgettable. I kind of forgot what even happened in the third one. So for this new one, I'm kind of just going in like, listen, they know what they're doing. We know this movie's gonna make $1 billion probably. It's just we know what we're getting, and I don't expect any more or any less. So it's one of those movies.
Yeah, that's fair, but I don't know. But again, we'll see. We'll see.
Also, big shout out. Can I just say this? Big shout out to Universal for releasing so many originally made movies. Like without Despicable Me 4, we wouldn't get as many original movies from them. So I got to give them a big shout out for that.
Yeah, because I mean, we got Night Swim this year, which sucked, but what else? We got Argyle from them. Even though it's also Apple co-production, Universal technically made that. So.
Abigail was original.
This is a Universal like related company, but with Focus Features, but Lisa Frankenstein.
Yep,
that one does count.
The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy's coming out, like you said. Abigail, Monkey Man.
Yeah. So we need to sit here and think about it. We get all these cool original movies from them, and they keep putting them out, and I'm really happy about that. But without Despicable Me 4, they wouldn't be able to do that because they have to make a profit at some point in the year. Because every movie you've said, unfortunately, hasn't done
very well. Like I know Monkey Man didn't do great because when Abigail and Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare came out, it was already pulled from my theater. So
I'll say it's not playing in my theater right now currently. So
which kind of sucks because that was a really good movie, but whatever. Hey, while I'm on the ride for my trip, because I'm going on a trip to Tennessee in a couple of weeks for my birthday, I can just buy it digitally and I can watch it again.
I'll say it's funny because your trip is the May 10th weekend, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, my trip's May 17th, and so I was like, all right, what movies do I need to see before I leave? And I was like, shit, there's actually quite a few movies that weekend.
The only one that I think is going to be coming to my theater that weekend is If.
Which I'm still so curious about. Like, I just don't know what to expect. Like, I'm like, John Krasinski, it's got a big cast. It looks like a kid's movie, but I don't know. I'm open-minded.
There might be some, I don't know, like that also may be like one of those kids movies that it's marketed like it's somewhat of a kids movie, but like they're just hiding the depth in the marketing because you never know. there could be more depth than you might expect.
And hey, another original movie. I've been noticing that a lot these last few weeks. I even mentioned it on my Twitter. I was like, I'm really happy with all the original movies.
You said Abigail. We had like what else we had? We had Arcadian. Well, Arcadian's definitely an original movie, but Ungentlemanly Warfare, Challengers, Boy Kills World. Yeah, so we've been getting quite a bit of original movies. I mean, hell, like I said with Monkey Man, like Civil War.
I'll say. It makes me excited. It honestly, like I know a lot of people this year were so upset about like, oh, we're only getting one Marvel movie this year. I'm honestly so happy we're just getting one Marvel movie.
I'm happy about that too, to be honest, because I'm not even joking you. For like the past couple of years, like everybody was talking about MCU fatigue, like for the past like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're finally getting one because honestly, yeah, I am getting burnt out because we've been getting so much Marvel content for the past few years, and I'm like, okay, I've kind of had enough. Like, but I don't know. We'll see we'll see how Deadpool and Wolverine turns out. I'm hoping it's good.
I'm definitely hoping it's good. It'll definitely be one of the biggest movies of the summer. I definitely predict that.
Easy, yeah.
Easy. It's definitely going to be like the biggest movie, even if it's rated R. Like I know people are like, "Oh, it's rated R." I'm like, I don't care. Everyone's going to go see that movie
because like you can still make a rated R comic book movie, and you can still make a ton of money with it. Because Joker and the 2 Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
Logan, for that matter.
Yep.
Like that movie made a shit ton of money. Jason, my guy Jason's in the building. How's it going, Jason?
Hello.
He said what? He just watched Madam Web. Oh my god, that movie. Yeah, it's a movie, all right.
It is a movie. Definitely a movie that it just you know what's so sad too? So these past few weeks, I've been able to go see the original Maguire trilogy. And so watching those movies and knowing that Madam Web came out in today, it's just like they had it 20 years ago. Like, why? What are you doing, Sony? Like, what are you doing? And I'm pretty sure you saw that they delayed Kraven again.
They delayed Kraven until December. And I'm like, that movie's not even going to make money compared to Sonic 3 because Sonic 3 comes out the week after Kraven.
Yeah, Kraven's getting delayed again. I said on my Twitter, it will get delayed till like January, February. I bet $100 it gets delayed.
Yeah, don't.
Why would they put that? Why would they put that near Lion King, Sonic 3, and the Christmas time? That literally doesn't make sense for that movie.
That does not mix for Kraven.
No.
Whatsoever, dude. And like, if they... Like, let me just say this. If they think they're trying to make the best movie possible with them delaying it so many times, don't make it Morbius where you're just sitting around with your thumb up your ass. Just saying, because when they said that with Morbius, they had their thumbs up their asses, clearly. Because that film is a bag of shit.
I also just don't see them putting out a movie that close after Venom, because Venom 3 comes out like the end of October, and like literally that means a month and a half.
We're getting 3 of these this year.
Yeah, I say Sony. It's funny. There's no Marvel movies, but we got Sony movies.
Yeah, I can take or leave. Honestly,
I
can take.
I'm done with Sony. I'm done. Like honestly, every time I go see a Sony superhero movie now, honestly, just impress me. Do something. Do something.
Like try something. Like at least try.
Like, yeah.
Oh, whatever. Abigail is a reimagining of Dracula's daughter from 1936.
Okay, let me clear this up. I had a tweet. And I said something about this, and that shit blew up for my standards. I had like thousands of views and like hundreds of likes and like 50 comments. I still see that as an original movie because a prime example, Oh Brother Art Thou is about the Odyssey. But Oh Brother Art Thou is original characters in an original timeline, an original story. It is based off another story, but they're making changes in their storyline with how you are depicting these characters. Abigail does the same thing. Also, the word Dracula is never said in Abigail. Yes, it is based off the Dracula's daughter. I'm not disagreeing with anyone that wants to say that. But a reimagining, her name is Abigail. They put it in the 21st century. It's in a present day house. They're making changes to an old story. That is still an original idea with a premise that has been taken back. I don't understand how people are really upset with me when I said that. I was like, why are y'all so upset that I called Abigail an original movie? I'm really confused by that.
Because it basically is. Like
I said, it's taking things from Dracula's daughter and the imagining of that, but you never are given, oh, this is Dracula's daughter. They never do that in the movie. Now, if you watch the movie without spoiling it, at the end of the movie, you could easily be like, okay, yeah, that's Dracula's daughter, but that's not said.
It's never said. Like they're leaving that as a mystery.
Yes.
Like which I like, by the way. I like that.
But I had that tweet. I had my tweet blow up, and I was like, "Why are people so upset? Like, damn, calm down."
I know. I'm excited for December with Karate Kid, which also unfortunately did get delayed.
I say Karate Kid did get delayed,
which kind of sucks. But it's okay though. It's okay. And we got Sonic 3 and Mufasa. I could give less of a shit about Mufasa.
Trailer drops tomorrow. Did you see that?
I can say the set photo that we've seen looks pretty good.
I mean, it just looks like the same image you saw from 2019 Lion King. But yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued.
We'll see. Again,
I'm intrigued because of Barry Jenkins. I'm intrigued because of Barry Jenkins. That's the only thing. I'm like, okay, I wasn't a big fan of 2019 cash grab. That's what it was. But for this new one with Barry Jenkins directing, it's like, okay, he's a very, very, very talented storyteller. So I'm going to be very intrigued on what he does in the Lion King world.
I don't think Sonic 3 is going to move, though, in all honesty, because they just wrapped up filming.
No.
Like, actually, was it about like a month ago, or was it like a few weeks ago that they wrapped up filming?
I saw it on Twitter, but I there's no way they're moving. Even though with Mufasa, like Mufasa is going to make its money, but they're so different crowds for that, and they're both family movies, and it's during Christmas time. They're going to make bank during Christmas. Sonic will not move. If it moves, I'll be a little shocked.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. So that's a good point, though, Jacob. I will give you that. It's a good point. But I'm like when it comes to Mufasa and Sonic 3, I'm seeing Sonic 3 first. Easy. Like,
honestly, I want to see both. Whatever is available at times for me, honestly. It's become a thing now. On Thursdays, I'm like, all right, what movie's first? Because I have to plan it out, you know? Like, I'm like, all right, I got to see that first. I can see that one next. So really, I'll see both. But if to get in your world, to be literal, what movie do I want to see more? Yeah, I want to see Sonic 3 over Mufasa.
Especially since we're bringing in Shadow this time, and he's voiced by Keanu Reeves.
We are bringing in Shadow. That is going to be I say Shadow was one of my favorites when I was growing up as a kid playing Sonic, and they reference Sonic 2, the game, and I used to play that game all the time. And I'm like, you're gonna use that as a story, they said, for like the Sonic 3 movie. I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
But I also want to ask you, how do you feel about the casting choice of Keanu Reeves as Shadow?
I don't like it. I'll be honest. I think
really?
Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
I think Keanu Reeves is such a voice that it's like if you hear that voice, you hear Keanu Reeves. I'd rather get somebody whose voice isn't recognizable for something else. I'd rather somebody completely like not as big. Like honestly, like you could get somebody big, but with somebody with such a distinct voice, I'm just gonna hear Keanu Reeves. And for me, that's just not how I hear Shadow. So that's just me personally. He'll probably do a great job. People will probably love Keanu Reeves in the movie because everyone loves Keanu Reeves, and I do too. But I think I'm gonna hear Keanu Reeves. I'm not gonna hear Shadow unless he does a great voice performance, which I mean.
But again, though, we haven't seen a trailer yet, so we'll see. We will see. So let's see. Not sure. I actually need to figure that stuff out.
moderators cost money.
Exactly. That's the reason why I don't do that.
I say, listen, we don't got time and money for that.
Clearly, yes. Let's see. More of MCU fatigue. I think it was more bad Marvel content because in 2017 to 2019, we were having 3 to 4 movies per year, and people were happy because the product was good. Very true. That is very, very true.
I say it's just, again, I'm just so glad this year with Marvel we got to like actually calm down, because like next year we got like 4 movies coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so apparently he said that mods are free.
Well, from the people I've ever watched live streams, they pay them. So I don't know. I mean, I don't have mods because I don't do live streams, so I don't know. I mean, honestly, who cares? If there's a hater in our comments, I didn't even see the comment. Oh yeah, I forgot I can even look at comments. Oh, look at that, comments, everybody. I can see all the comments now. I've been looking at the private chat this entire time.
Oh man, but anytime like I get like troll comments or any hate comments,
Just don't read them.
No, I just ban them from the studio, so I don't have to deal with that.
Or that, yeah.
Because you should probably know this. I do not have the time to deal with that shit. I really don't.
But anyways, so besides, I know everyone keeps talking about Sonic 3, Mufasa in December. Luke, you already know, man. I'm ready. I mean, Nosferatu, man. Especially after Abigail, I'm on a vampire like. Oh, dude. Like, it's so funny because I really feel it's how much I love Abigail. Abigail has really shown me that vampires might be my favorite subgenre in horror. Honestly.
Totally fair, man.
And there's tons of subgenres. So like there's literally 50 you could pick from. But like if I had to pick one, a good vampire one, man, I give me a good old vampire movie.
Yes, if we do want to talk, but if we want to also talk about good vampire movies that no one talks about, how about Daybreakers?
I say me and you talked that one before. Everyone who is on here, if you've never seen the movie Daybreakers, please go watch it. It is so
good.
It is such an underrated movie. Oh my god! It came out like during the Twilight Renaissance, so no one really saw it. And I was like, dude, that is a good vampire movie.
Yeah,
it's definitely
a very different and unique take on the vampire subgenre, which I actually really like.
Which one do you like more? Do you like that one or Predestination more?
Definitely Daybreakers.
Yeah, I agree.
I think sometimes. Because to be fair, like with some of the questions that they ask about the logic of time travel in Predestination are a little bit too extreme. Like, because I don't know, because people will complain that there's some answers that they come up with the logic of time travel that don't make any sense with that movie. But to be fair, it is a fictional movie, obviously, because time travel. But again, though, I don't know what to. I'm at a loss for words here. Clearly.
Anyways, go watch Daybreakers, everybody.
So yeah, that's basically the moral of the story here.
Yeah, go watch Daybreakers.
I think you were asking me that because it's from the same duo, the Spirit Brothers.
Yeah, so when Daybreakers came out, I never heard of them, and so when Predestination came out, I was like, oh, I want to see that. I like the movie, but I'm like you, like where I'll use the word, but I'm not saying it's bad. I will say Predestination is overrated. I think it's a good movie. I just didn't like it as much as like everybody did on the internet. I much prefer Daybreakers.
I do too, even though I love Predestination. But again, personally, like some of the stuff they try to come up with doesn't always come together. But again, and then what else we have from the Spirit Brothers? We had Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed. I can probably tell you didn't.
It's fine. It's watchable. It's not the worst Saw movie. I'd honestly, I think I'd rather watch that over Spiral.
Yeah, even though I also like Spiral, but yeah, I think I'd take Jigsaw.
Yeah, I say
No, honestly,
it's definitely a fine movie. Like it serves the purpose. There are some major plot holes with it being a sorry, the movie came out like 7 years ago, so minor spoilers. The movie's set before all the Saw movies, and they have technology in the movie that wasn't made, and it
that
doesn't
wasn't
make
made
sense.
beforehand. Like that's
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
you're
make
right.
sense. It don't make sense.
Yeah, but
It's fun though. It's way better than 7. I'll say that.
absolutely, like
Way better than 7.
I don't think you can. I don't think there's gonna be a worse Saw movie than Saw 7.
I say I think Saw 7's easily the worst.
Like that doesn't even feel like a movie. It's just a commercial for all the Saw traps that you've
Yeah.
seen before.
I
Like
say.
the reverse bear trap, you actually see how it actually kills somebody.
It's the only
And
cool
I'm
thing
like,
about the movie.
and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of cool, but I didn't need to see that
I say.
because Amanda already got out of it like at a very like close time crunch. She got out of it. I didn't need to see how it would kill somebody. Like how it like would rip somebody's jaw open. Like I didn't need to see that.
I think it also has easily the worst cold open in the entire franchise.
What do you think? Which one do you think has the best cold open in the franchise?
I haven't watched them in a while, but give me like a second to think about it. Okay, so one is them waking up. So that's not Saw 2.
Saw 2's the
original.
Venus flytrap where he tries
Yeah.
to take the key out of his eye.
Yeah. Saw 3. Saw 3, the one where the thing is cutting him.
Are you talking about the pendulum?
Yeah. Or is that 4?
That's 5.
Damn.
You were a little bit off there, buddy.
What was the one where the girl has to cut her arm off and like the guy cuts his fat off? Is that 6?
I think that's 6 because it's supposed to be like a pound of flesh.
That
So
was
it's
pretty
called-
cool.
That's 6.
Mm.
I think I'd honestly have to go with the. I think I'd actually have to go for the one from 6 because even though the pendulum trap is really cool in Saw 5, the guy is a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, the guy that was doing the trap is a complete idiot.
I say, I might have to agree with you, honestly. Either that or 6, or with 2. I like 2.
But also my biggest issue with 2 is the characters. The characters are idiots.
Yeah. 2 though has one of the most disturbing scenes in a fucking movie I've ever seen. Is when he throws her into that pile of needles. Oh my god.
Oh. You
And
should
she has to
you
dig.
have seen Cam's reactions to that when we did the watch along about a month ago.
And she digs through it. And,
like God, dude, I couldn't even do that myself, man.
I'm not a fan of needles, so yeah, I would have just died.
But I can just tell you that the pig fat trap in Saw 3, I'm not joking, dude. Like when all that fat's coming down on that guy, I almost threw up. Like the first time I watched it, but when I did the watch along though, when they were cutting into John Kramer's brain to get the tumor out,
yeah,
I almost puked. Like,
have you ever puked in a movie ever?
Nope.
What's the closest? Like number one? What's the one time like you had to like you were like, oh shit, like you like felt sick?
Like I was feeling sick to my stomach.
Yeah, what's the time like you honestly can tell someone like I almost, because everyone always says like, oh, I almost threw up. But like what's the time like you almost like bleh? Like what's one movie?
I think I'm probably gonna have to go with Terrifier 2.
The bedroom scene.
Yep, almost threw up.
That's a good one.
Well, and also another close one has to be I think another close one has to be with Immaculate.
What scene? The ending?
I think it's honestly when she's about to give birth and there's blood all over the bed, and this one person is a complete idiot and stuffs her face in the bed with her blood.
Oh! You're talking about, okay. Minor spoilers. When I put my finger down, no more spoilers. Spoilers when my finger up, when my finger's down, spoilers down. Or when my finger's down, no more spoilers. All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're talking about when she's cutting the chicken and she's trying to escape. She puts the blood on the towel.
Yeah, the blood's on the towel, and that person like shoves her face in it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, why would you do that?
I like how I knew when I watched that movie, I was like, oh, she's not giving birth. That's a fake. And I knew it was gonna be like a chicken. I knew it was a chicken's head. I was like, oh yeah, that's a chicken's head.
Like seriously, like, oh man. But also the ending though. The ending.
I like how they don't show the baby. I love they don't show the baby.
Yeah, that was like, because let me just say this for everybody for Immaculate. The ending will make or break the movie for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, basically a movie that does the real life version of abortion.
That's a movie where it's like you have to make your decision by the ending. Like, either you love the movie or you hate it. Like,
I say it's the best scene in my opinion. It's the most like, it's her best performance.
That's literally the scene. Like, whenever you talk to anybody about Immaculate, everybody talks about the ending.
I said in my review. And finger down. So yeah, Immaculate. Good movie.
It is current as of right now. That is my favorite horror movie of the year. Is Immaculate.
I would definitely put. I mean, I'm counting Abigail. I know it's got some comedy. I don't care. That is a horror movie. I'm putting that one number 1. I have to. I gotta give you a shout out to the movie Behind Your Background, Late Night with Devil. That's definitely in my top.
I think that one is tied with Immaculate for me.
That one's really good. I preferred The First Omen over Immaculate, so I'm gonna say The First Omen over Immaculate.
But
I like
Immaculate. Why I prefer Immaculate is because it actually kind of moves at a better pace, in my opinion.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite.
For me, it moves at a better pace, and I think there's actually a little bit more balls to it, in my opinion.
Oh, so I'm the total opposite, basically.
That's okay. I mean,
but I like Immaculate. Like, I like it. I didn't love it, but I liked it, and I think the main reason is Sydney Sweeney. Her performance in that is like really.
She is incredible in that movie, dude. Like,
I'll still say her best performance is season 2 of Euphoria, but like she's like Immaculate really did prove that like, hey, she can like do stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, but like I said though, Immaculate and Late Night with the Devil could switch for my favorite horror movie of the year. But as I'm sitting right now, I'm going with Immaculate. But again, I need to rewatch Late Night with the Devil.
I mean, we still got. I texted you this the other day. I think horror is saving this year right now. I can
agree with that. Actually,
I honestly think so. Like, there has been movies that have been good, very enjoyable,
to meh,
and then there's been some rough ones. But Imaginary, Night Swim, Madam Web, Driveway Dolls for Me, Miller's Girl. Yeah, there's been some bad ones, but either way, I think horror movies have just freaking been boom, and there's still plenty this year. Nosferatu, Alien, what's the Hunter Schefter one in August or July? Cuckoo. Yeah, that looks interesting.
And I actually like how Cody Leach talked about it in his short review for Cuckoo.
Oh, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch his review.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything then.
I haven't watched any reviews. I try, especially with horror movies.
Okay, definitely, yeah. So if you haven't watched it, then I'm not gonna say anything. So,
are you okay? Be honest. Are you intrigued with Strangers Chapter 1 coming out?
I am intrigued. Like, I'll say that I'm more intrigued than I am excited. Like,
from the director of Nightmare on Elm Street 4.
Well, to be fair though, he also directed The Long Kiss Goodnight and Die Hard 2.
He's directed a lot of movies. Like, it's kind of weird to see him direct a Strangers movie.
But again, I'm intrigued to see where they go. Like, and
I am too.
Even though it does look like it's copy and paste of the original Strangers. But again, with Rennie Harlin behind the camera, maybe. Like, I'm really intrigued to see where they go.
I'm one of the rare people in the world that actually likes Prey at Night. And obviously, I love the first one. So I'm open for them doing another movie. I will admit, I don't know if I really like the whole like. So we get a trilogy. It's like I'd rather them like focus on one movie, make that one really good, and then want us to get a second one. And also, doesn't it kind of confirm that the characters live? Unless I don't know if they're like it's like different stories.
Yeah,
Each
so
movie.
like don't say it like you want to do with like a trilogy right away. Just wait until like you get the critical and box office response for your first movie before you plan that out.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see where that goes.
I'll
But
say
again,
I'm definitely intrigued. Like I'm very intrigued. That one's May 17th or 24th, I think.
I don't know.
I hope to God it's not May 17th because that's my freaking weekend, man. There's like 3 movies that weekend for me. God.
Because we got If coming out and we got the Amy Winehouse movie.
And Garfield. Or is that May 24th?
That's the week after. Yeah.
I'll say there's an early screening on May 19th for Garfield, so I might go to that.
All right.
Ugh.
But I don't know, man.
But no, there's definitely some horror movies, and there's that what's that, the card one? That one's coming out. Doesn't that come out next week?
Yeah, Tarot's coming out the same day as the Fall Guy.
I forgot that was even coming out, man. Like that just
yeah. Yeah, I know, man. But there's actually one horror movie that I saw the trailer for in front of Abigail that I'm actually really interested in. Did you see the trailer for Speak No Evil?
I did. It's the freak.
That looks.
It looks good. It looks good. But it's literally a copycat of the original that came out 2 years ago.
I haven't seen the original, so.
All right, so are you going to watch the original before the new one, or are you going to watch the new one without the original?
I don't know where I'm going to go. I honestly don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe I might watch the original, but I don't want to like watch it like right before I go see the Blumhouse one. Like,
well, this could be a good thing for your future review on that movie. You could be one of those people who has no context with that original. So you could go in fresh eyes and you could just view that movie for that movie itself. Everyone else who reviews it, who's seen the original, myself included, we're basically going to be like comparing it to the original. So that's going to be our, like, I can already tell, like, everyone's going to be critical on that part. But for you, you might be like, listen, I've never seen the original. So you could go in fresh eyes. So.
Exactly. So.
Another horror movie I want to see is Longlegs. I want to see that movie.
Yes,
man.
Absolutely. And have you seen the trailer for M. Night Shyamalan's new film Trap?
I did, and I'm like, I felt like it showed a lot, but then again, the synopsis, what they delivered at CinemaCon, is the trailer. So I was like, okay, so you're not spoiling the movie? Like, I don't know.
From what I've been told, the stuff that's shown in the trailer is stuff that happens in the first 15 minutes.
I mean, so. if that's true, then I hope there's a good twist.
Because I don't know, man. Well, we'll have to see. Because I mean, I already know how we feel about Shyamalan's last film, Knock at the Cabin.
I say he makes good movies. He makes bad movies.
He is like M. Night Shyamalan is the absolute definition of hit or miss director.
Yeah.
Like
I say, I didn't like Old.
I'm one of the few that did. And
I said I didn't like Old. I like Knock at the Cabin, and I adore Signs, obviously.
I just rewatched Signs not too long ago. That is now my second favorite Shyamalan movie, only behind Unbreakable.
It is my number one. It is a top 10 favorite movie of all time for me. Like, I love Signs. I love it.
Me too, man.
Hell, I don't want to be rude. We can't forget his daughter's movie coming out, The Watchers.
Oh, that's right, The Watchers. Yes.
I say that's June 7th, I believe. I say this is
the same day as the new Bad Boys, right? Isn't it?
Oh God. Well, we know what's gonna win that weekend. But
are you excited for Bad Boys though? Like,
I can honestly say the first 3 Bad Boys and all 3 of them are good. Like good. Like
I agree. Like I love all 3 of them.
So I have no reason to not like dislike it. It does look like the same thing, but like who doesn't like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence together? Like that's the best combo.
I mean, yes, exactly. Like so, man. like, I don't know, man. I kind of have a hard time believing that you're not gonna enjoy Bad Boys Ride or Die.
I say it looks like a fun movie. I mean, I'm glad that like it's happening because I know for a long time it was like, are we gonna get it because of the whole Will Smith thing? So like, I'm glad it's finally coming out. I'll say that.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see how that one turns out.
All right, if you had to pick, which one are you more interested in seeing? The Watchers or Trap?
Honestly, from what I've heard out of the concept, Trap.
Okay.
Even though I'm still really intrigued by The Watchers because it's M. Night Shyamalan's daughter directing it. But just, again, from what I've heard of the concept of Trap, it actually has me more intrigued.
I'm going to give the slight edge to The Watchers just because I've seen the trailer more. Trap just came out with their first trailer. I've had no build up for that movie. So The Watchers, I remember seeing the first trailer. I was like, that looks cool, or that looks like different. And it's M. Night's daughter, who also, I don't know if you saw in the Trap movie, his other daughter is the singer.
I didn't watch the trailer. All I really needed to hear was the concept, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, his daughter is playing the sing or doing the songs or something. I know his other daughter is doing something with the singing part in Trap. And I was like, that's so cool, man. Like dang, he's got a talented ass family. Good for him. I bet he's so proud of his children.
He sure is, man. Michael 101591 is in the chat. What's up, dude? Always good to see you. Says saw Godzilla X Kong and I enjoyed it. Awesome.
Nice.
Glad to see some love for the new Empire. I'm very glad to see that because that was a really good movie.
It made a lot of money.
My theater is still carrying it.
My theater is still carrying it too.
God darn, man. Like, it's kind of crazy. My theater's been carrying it for our theaters have been carrying it for almost a month. It's kind of crazy. But I was just glad my theater didn't carry Imaginary for a month. Otherwise, I'd be pissed.
Doesn't your theater only have like 4 screens?
5.
5? Damn. How mad would you be if like a brand new movie came out that you wanted to see and they still had Imaginary? You're like, you can get rid of that movie. Give me the new one, or give me the next movie, please.
They should have gotten rid of that when Frozen Empire came out. Like, I'm not even joking. That's when they should have gotten rid of Imaginary. But apparently they still had it in, I think, until First Omen and Monkey Man, I think.
I'm going to look at what movies are playing. Okay, so right now we got Challengers, Unsung Hero, Abigail, Civil War, The Spy Family Code. I'm not what. Ministry of Genuine Warfare, Godzilla's still playing at my theater. Boy Kills World. Ghostbusters is not playing at my local theater. Kung Fu Panda 4 is not playing at my local theater. Neither is First Omen. Dune is one time a day. So that's next
You're
up.
lucky. You're lucky. I'll just say that. You are lucky for that. Yeah. And speaking of which, though, on Ghostbusters, last weekend I did go see it again with my dad, and he enjoyed it.
That's cool. It's always great to hear. It's different when us movie reviewers watch and review a movie, but when we go see with our parents, I don't care.
Like, it was just like my dad took me like to his workplace for one day just to give me like a little tour of the factory, like of the stuff that they work on. So, and I was like, well, we got nothing else to do for today. You want to go see a movie? And I told him we should go see Ghostbusters.
Nice.
So that's what we did. I honestly didn't really want to take him to see Abigail because to be honest, he would have thought it was too stupid.
My mom, like, she said that was one of the best vampire movies in a while, and I was like, yes, mother.
But it's also the same thing I could even say about yeah, I agree with you on that. But I was gonna say though, also when it came to it being too stupid, that was also kind of the reason why I didn't take him to see Godzilla X Kong. He would have thought it was way too dumb. Like,
see, that's the movie my dad would want to go see. He likes the Godzilla. He likes King Kong movies. He doesn't care for the Godzilla movies. He likes King Kong.
He likes those kaiju monster movies.
Like, no, he doesn't.
He's more of a King Kong person, right?
I'm a King Kong person. He likes King Kong, but he's not a big fan of every movie being a sequel to something. Like he likes just one story, one movie. Like so he's not a big fan of like King Kong versus Godzilla. He doesn't care about New Empire. He liked 2014 Godzilla. He liked Kong Skull Island. So yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, my dad would have thought Godzilla X Kong would be too stupid.
Yeah, same.
But also I was even thinking about taking my dad to see Civil War, but I was like, but I'm not even joking, you dude. He actually really wanted to see Civil War. Like, and same thing. Both my parents actually did want to go see Civil War, but because the day that I saw it, my parents were actually talking about seeing it, so I thought I was gonna like they could go see it, and then I could just go see Monkey Man again. That plan never came to fruition, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
I'll say that's definitely a movie I told when I came home from when I first saw Civil War. I told my mom and dad, I was like, "Yeah, this is a good one when it comes out." Like I always tell my mom and dad, like, "Hey, this is the movie you should probably like keep an eye on when it comes out." So they'll watch the war. I don't know how much they're gonna like it. My mom and dad aren't really that political and everything. They're not really people that get argued about.
But that's what I like about the movie, though. Is like it doesn't shove politics down your throat. Like
it doesn't, but damn, does it still create a conversation? Because my God, I had people get mad at me for liking that movie. I was like, guys, it's a movie. Calm down. Eat a sucker.
Eat a sucker.
Say, calm down.
Or should I quote the moment from It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown? Never jump in a pile of leaves with a wet sucker.
Ew.
but I mean, I am gonna rewatch Civil War when it comes out on 4K. But
oh, for sure.
Like the reason why I was actually thinking about seeing it again was to see the gorgeous cinematography on the big screen again.
It freaking is great.
The cinematography is incredible with Civil War.
I say the woods on fire shot. Oh my God, dude, so good.
Like that was
so good.
And but spoiler finger, please.
Spoiler finger. If people who want to see Civil War, we're talking spoilers. My finger comes down. We will stop talking spoilers. So 3, 2, 1. Spoilers for Civil War.
That's a perfect way to do it. I want to talk about the Jesse Plemons scene in Civil War, like when he shoots those two guys because they're not American. I'm like that dude. When he did that, like even Zach pointed this out in his review.
Which one?
Goler.
Okay.
He pointed this out in his review, and I'm like, dude, I so agree with you that his character in Civil War was even more of a douchebag than Todd was in Breaking Bad. Like, I was like, dude, I so agree with you. Like,
oh God.
And but like when I saw the two soldiers down there, I was like, are they gonna kill these people? Like, I was just in fear by that scene. And even when you see Kaylee Spaney on screen, like the fear on her face, I was like, that is so me right there.
I say,
and then
he shoots the friend, and then she's like literally sitting there, and he like interrogates all of them. It literally takes the breath out of you because like he's like, what kind of American are you? Like it's so scary of like what will their answer be and what is he gonna take as an answer? Because you don't know. Like, is he gonna accept my answer? And man, oh man, oh God!
Like once he shoots them, dude, I'm like, oh God! Like I'm actually scared. Like
I say it's definitely the most intense scene.
But then like once what's that guy's name again? That comes along with them.
The older guy.
Yeah, the older guy. Yeah. Well, once he runs those soldiers over.
Yeah.
And then Kaylee Spaney goes into the pit of bodies. I'm like, no.
I say
no.
The wide shot when she's crawling out, dude. It was such a great shot.
Okay, spoilers done. Like
Spoilers. I will say, when it's not really a spoiler because when she gets in the car, this certain character, when she throws up, that's the most realistic throw up I've ever seen in a movie. They were like, "Bleh." I was like, that's so. You know what? You
that
deserve.
is so realistic.
You
Yeah,
deserve to throw up.
because of basically what happened like beforehand. You deserve that.
Also, one more thing. Spoilers, finger for Civil War. She's a freaking idiot for crawling out of that freaking car and going into the other guy's car. I was like, what are you doing? Stop it.
Like I thought that myself too. Like what the fuck are you
I was
doing?
like, what are you doing? Like, get your ass
Get back
in
in
this
the
car.
Get back in the car, otherwise you're probably gonna die.
Say, freaking idiot. Okay. Anyways.
But to be fair though, Kaylee Spinney was terrific in that movie. Like
she's always been good. I've noticed her. The first time I noticed her was Bad Times at Royale. She's always been.
Yep, same here. And obviously she was in Priscilla last year.
She was in Priscilla. Should have been more conversated in the Oscars. It was a stacked list this year.
I agree with you. Actually, I agree.
I feel like she should have had more conversation. She's also the star. Is she the star? I don't really know. I know she's in Alien Romulus.
I think she's like the top build. Like she's like the top of the list when it comes to the cast for Romulus.
So she's the one that's gonna live. Got it.
You never know. Don't speak too soon there, Jacob.
This is true. I say.
Seeing Spider-Man 3 on the big screen tomorrow will hope you enjoy.
I am planning on seeing it as well.
Tomorrow night, I will be on Zack Attack Reviews channel for the movies that made me stream, and
Nice.
I'm very excited because did you see the thumbnail that he made on that?
I will look at it right now.
I think he has it scheduled. I could be wrong though. You're not going to be surprised with the film I chose. I'll just tell you that you're not going to be surprised.
Little Luke and little Jason Statham.
Yeah, I told you, you're not going to be surprised by that.
Damn,
he
does a good job on his thumbnails. I'm jealous.
You do a good job on your thumbnails too, man. Come on, Jacob.
I mean, I appreciate it, but like compared to what he's doing with the whole outline of you and the poster next to you, literally, Luke, this is what I do. And then literally, like, I'll video that and I'll pause the video and then I'll screenshot it. Also, my chair's sinking. I'm shrinking. Yep. This is happening. Look at me. Yep. This is great.
This is how our night's going, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. I've had a great day until now. I'm just kidding. But anyways, no, literally I appreciate the thumbnails, but yeah, mine are simple as hell. I literally just scoot over, make sure the camera's recording. When I edit, I'll pause the video, screenshot it, put the poster, put the text. Easy as pie.
But again, though, man, like not all sometimes simpler is always better. Sometimes when it comes to thumbnails,
I like your banner when you do your moviegoers. When you add the person, I like yours.
Jared's usually the one that helps me out with that. So
I say when you do watch-alongs, you should do like yourself to the right, and then like you should add like the poster of what movie you're watching that night. Maybe.
I will have to try that.
I say make it like where like you can make it interchangeable, so like you could use the same thumbnail, but the only difference would be the poster. Maybe, I don't know, just an idea.
Yeah, but
I love in your thumbnails that your watch along video, your text always matches the movie. Like it literally looks like that.
Even like the one that I did for last night for Anyone But You.
I say
like,
it looks like it comes from the movie. I'm like, how the hell did you get that text from that movie?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can even say the same thing for the one that I got for The Beekeeper, which stay tuned on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Watch along for The Beekeeper.
Is this your last Jason Statham watch along for a while, or?
We're actually doing another one right like the day after the Beekeeper.
May 1st.
Yep, we're doing Safe.
Nice. Yeah, Safe. I've seen Safe. Yeah.
Dude, that's a really well-directed action movie.
I've only seen it once. I can't really like say a whole lot, but like I've seen it. It was on Netflix. Is it still on Netflix?
No, it's on those like free it's almost like the free streaming services with ads now, unfortunately. Which I hate, which is the reason why I have it on Blu-ray.
Nice. Oh, look. There's Mike. Mike, there's comment.
Mike comment.
There's Mike.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Mike.
How's it going, buddy? So yeah, we're doing that one, and then on the 5th, it'll be the last one before I go on vacation. We're gonna be doing the Bob's Burgers movie, which thanks to Mike, that was his idea, because it's gonna be the film's 2-year anniversary this year. So
never seen it. I'm not a really Bob Burgers guy.
That's fair. Like Bob's Burgers is definitely not for everybody. Like, I'll just say that. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
I usually don't see movies that are based off of like a show, especially if I haven't seen the show. Like if they made a Rick and Morty movie, I would see that. I watched the show.
Oh, easy, yeah.
But like,
even in like SpongeBob, like you would watch a SpongeBob movie.
I watch all of them. I'll say the one that's coming out. Is it this year? The Sandy one.
I don't know. I think might be next year. Again, I have no idea.
Either way, I'll watch it and I will review it if I want to.
I mean, yeah. But the first one we're going to do when I come back from vacation.
Oh, Joyride. What a good hidden gem comedy that like no one really.
That movie's hilarious.
I say that movie's hilarious, but no one ever really. It was one of those movies that flopped in theaters, but like, man, oh man, was it the funniest movie I've seen in a while. That made me cry laughing.
I wish I got to see that in the theater. Like, but at the same time, though, I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have died laughing. Like in all honesty.
Yeah.
Like, or actually, no, I wouldn't really have died of laughter. It's just my voice would be gone by the end of the night.
That's true.
Because of how much I laughed. Like, because when I watched it as soon as I got the Blu-ray, and I lost it entirely throughout the entire movie.
It's a very funny movie. Huge recommend. That's another Universal movie, another original comedy.
Lionsgate. It's actually Lionsgate.
Damn it. Well, still.
It's all right, dude. It's okay. It's all right. And then, of course, continuing on the Jason Statham train. No surprise here. We're going to be doing these two.
Transporter movies.
The only good ones, in my opinion. 3 sucks, and 4 is not a movie because it doesn't have Jason Statham. It's a commercial for Audi cars.
Do you have any plans for like franchise or watch-alongs for any certain movies coming up this year?
I was actually going to point that out to you before, because also we're doing we're sprinkling in a couple of scary movies every month before Halloween, because Halloween we're going to be doing all scary movies. So we're going to be doing 2 each month. So the first one we got coming up is the original Candyman, which I think I know who to ask if he wants to come. You.
Oh, me? Oh, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I was like, who?
Of course I'm talking about you, dude. I know how much you love that original movie.
I say that original one is fucking... Honestly,
I know how much you love it, dude. So
a classic in horror. It all depends on the day. I say May.
Again, Mike and I will figure that out. So.
I'm not even kidding you. I have no school. My school semester is over, so like my summer is officially begun. So I'm way more free. But like, I'll let you guys know but most likely, I'll do my very best. I will say, I know it's gonna come out this summer. I think whenever Abigail comes out, if you do a watch along for that, I'll for sure do that.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna be. I think we'll be doing that one in October.
I'll say that's definitely one I will be buying that on 4K day one. I don't care if I have to freaking travel miles to get it. I'm buying that.
But as you were asking about the franchise we're doing, this is the other scary movie we're doing. We're doing this in the build-up to a movie that we talked about a little bit ago that's coming out in August. That's right. We're watching all the Alien movies in the build-up to Alien Romulus.
Does that include Alien versus Predator?
Only the first one. Only the first one because, like, be real though, Jacob. Can you really say that you've seen Aliens versus Predator Requiem? Can you be real about that?
I remember renting it from Blockbuster, so yes. And I know what you're gonna say. I know the joke, but yes, I do. I remember renting that movie from Blockbuster.
The reason why I can't even confirm if I've seen it or not, you can't see a damn thing in the movie.
Yeah, let's say it's
But yeah, we'll be doing from Alien all the way to Alien Covenant. So
it's sad. I'm pretty sure. I feel like you would have brought it up. Your theater didn't get the re-release of Alien. I'm assuming.
Unfortunately, because they did. I could not tell you how bad I would want to go see that in theaters. Like
I'm seeing it, I believe, Tuesday night.
I'm guessing your theater did get the re-release for The Mummy.
Oh yeah, I don't care to see The Mummy in theaters. I'll be honest. Like I like The Mummy, but I don't care to go see it in theaters.
Man. I'm actually kind of pissed my theater didn't get it though, because I would have gone in droves to go see it. Man, I love that Mummy movie.
I mean, I really like it. I liked it more as a kid, but like I'm not dying to go see it in theaters. Like I'm not.
Not like Alien. Like
I'm very intrigued to see Alien in theater. Like I would like to see it. Hell, I just saw Hereditary in IMAX for the first time this week, and that was really different. I wasn't gonna go. It was a last minute decision. I was like, I'm gonna go see Hereditary in IMAX, and I did. And my God, man, in IMAX surround sound, Hereditary is a banger.
Yeah, dude, if I was able to see that in IMAX, I would, like, in a heartbeat, dude. Like, because that movie is. I will never forget the first time I watched that movie. It was 7:00 at night when I was watching it. It was on it when I was on Amazon Prime.
Oh, you didn't see it in theater, damn.
But that was actually when I was still in my little wuss stage of going back to the movies. So. And plus, they didn't have a local theater by then. So.
Still. Anyways, continue.
I did not go to sleep for the whole night.
It's a creepy ass movie, man.
That was because of how much it scared me. Like, that's why I did not sleep for the entire night.
I'm laughing at something completely stupid.
What?
I'm laughing at something. I'll tell you in a second. Finish your thing, but I have something to tell you at my theater experience for Hereditary.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I honestly thought I was going to feel the same way about Smile after I saw it, like that I was not going to be able to go to sleep for a whole night because that movie freaked me out.
Keep talking. I can hear you. I'm just grabbing my water.
Okay, go ahead. But yeah, like
yeah, when I first saw Hereditary, I wasn't as scared, but it definitely left me like saying like, holy shit, man, like this is a movie that's like different. Like this is a good one. This is like was the movie. Yeah. I was like, people need to see this one. And I'm so glad it's become like classic masterpiece now. Like honestly, are we allowed to say that now? Like that's
it is a masterpiece. So I will firmly say that it is a masterpiece.
And I love Ari Aster. It's still his best film. It's not even a question for me.
Oh, easy, yeah. Like, I mean, he is 3 for 3 right now, but I mean, I don't think as of right now, nothing has come close to Hereditary.
I agree.
Even though, again, you and I both love Midsommar and Beau is Afraid.
I do.
They're not on the level of Hereditary.
They're not.
Let's be honest. Okay, yeah, but you said you had something stupid to say about your experience with Hereditary. Oh God, here we go.
It's not really that crazy. It was just so out of pocket. I didn't expect it. Okay, so I was on the top row. The theater was actually semi-full. Like for the theater holds 400. I think there was like 80 people in my theater. I was like, man, that's kind of crazy how many people showed up for Hereditary. But anyways, a boy and a girl and another girl. There's 3 of them. They walk in and they sit like not directly in front of me, but like to my left. So basically in front of me, but to my left. And the boy and girl were like together. The third friend was gorgeous. Gorgeous. I was like, wow. And I'm not no weirdo. They looked like she had tattoos all over her arm. So like she's of age, I would assume. And so I was like, she's really freaking pretty. So the theater movie starts, whatever. And the movie's very quiet, obviously, but like she sneezed. And my God, it was the most. Have you seen those TikToks, those girls who are like, oh, will, like that?
Yeah.
She sneezed like that so loud, Luke. And I was like, never mind. You go date someone else. Because that was so out of pocket. It was the most quiet part of the movie. All you hear is, oh, I was like,
what the fuck?
Listen, I don't want to make fun of someone's sneeze, but like, come on, man.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Straight up. She sneezed in a theater full of 80 people. It was loud and just like, I was like, what? What was that? Is there a leak? Is there a leak in the theater? I got you.
I'm not even joking you. This is the hardest I've laughed on a Q&A.
I say that it was so out of pocket, Luke, in the middle of Hereditary, one of the most scariest movies, just sitting there, and all of a sudden, I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Oh, so great. But but they went and saw Hereditary, so I respect them, man. They drove out to go see a movie in a re-release. I respect it.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
I think out of all the stories you've told me, like when it came to movie theaters, that might be the funniest.
I say that happened on a Wednesday. That was very, very recent.
I know, but like even when I go back to the first episode of the live show when you were on, the part I always go back to when I ask you the question about worst theater experience, you did tell me the story about those 2 people that you walked in on having sex.
Oh yeah, not in the theater. Well, in the theater, but not in a seat. Nah, on the fucking railings.
They were in the hallway.
In the hallway on the railing. I'm like, why? If you're gonna do it like a normal person.
He freaking you wait for like 2 minutes. He starts walking up on you on your like, sorry, bro. Like you were like, y'all are fucking gross. I'm not joking you, dude. Like with some of these stories, like they're funny, but like some of the way that he tells some of them are actually pretty fucking bizarre. Like because that is not stuff you would see every day. But again, though, dude, I mean, some weird stuff like that does sometimes make up for a funny story.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But I mean, God, I'm still laughing now thinking about it.
I say, just again, I'm trying to give you the best image because you've seen Hereditary. You know how serious and slow and quiet,
like slow
movie
and
is.
scary.
Yeah.
The beheading scene,
and then literally, hello. I'm like, what?
What the fuck? You ruined it.
And like, I know, like some probably whoever's watching it might think like, oh, she was faking the sneeze. I don't know. I saw her do the whole like arm motion, like she did like the motion of real sneeze, but she could have been faking it. But like, yeah, she did that, but not that noise. Freaking, I was like, what? No. Hey, but all those people out there that sneeze like that, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, in that circumstance,
like
of
that's
a
what
quiet
you experience,
movie,
right?
yes.
Like,
I don't care how you sneeze.
at least you're like here's the thing I appreciate about that, Jacob. It's like at least like you're prefacing that like that's what you experienced.
Yes.
Like I like how you preface that for that reason. Like, or hell, he went back to the Scream 5 watch along when Jared scared Zach for a second time with his mask because he also scared him when we did Scream 4. When I was like, Jared, take that mask off. There's gonna be kids in here. And then Zach's like, forget the kids, think of me. But you were like, Zach is wet from peeing.
Oh man, I say your live streams. Whenever there's a good moment, there's some good ass moments.
Like, or even like the Canada police that Zach talked about on Scream 5, like the RCMP.
Yes.
And he was just like, and they'll come on their horses, and you were like, oh my god.
Oh god, I think probably my funniest moment I've ever had on a live stream is probably Millen. And
Millen's like, when he was talking about when you were like the Ariel dress, wait, you just got like Ariel for your wife?
Dude, I misheard him and him spurting out his water. I was crying. I have never ever.
God, now I'm crying up loud even thinking about it, man. Because like when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? But another hilarious moment from Milne was one of the streams he did with the two Zachs. When he calls it the pooper squad. He's like, why do you think this view count fluctuates so much? And then Goler's like, oh, this podcast has gone off the rails already.
Yeah.
I cannot lie to you. Whenever like Milne posts some of those like hilarious moments on the live show, bro, comedy gold, man. Uh-oh. He's here. What's up, Mike?
Howdy.
Bro. Like, did you hear some of the story that Jacob told about the Hereditary experience?
Yeah, that was interesting.
I know, right?
That's interesting.
That's the hardest I've laughed on a Q&A, bro.
I'll tell you. Just not what I expected at Hereditary screening in IMAX setting. Mike, does your theater have an IMAX or anything of that?
So the main two theaters that I go to, one of them used to have IMAX, and now they don't, unfortunately. But it's like they still run movies on the screens that they had for IMAX, and just like rebranded it to EMAX because the theater chain is called Imagine with an E, so EMAX. It's dumb. Anyway, I saw Challengers there on Friday. Not Friday. Thursday.
That was on Thursday.
Yeah, that was on Thursday. That was a good experience for sure. But other than that, they're gonna have to drive an hour and a half east to go to the nearest actual IMAX screen, which is annoying as shit, but oh well.
So it's funny, everything you just said, I'm basically gonna copy. So my theater chain that I'm really close to, there's an AMC about an hour away from me, but all my theater chains are Regal. So the theater that's like 2 minutes away from me, the one I used to work at, they have an IMAX. They have the brand blue IMAX. That is their IMAX, but it's a Regal. It's kind of interesting. But the theater was bought from Regal. So like originally it was like called the Great Escape. It was like its own chain, and then the IMAX screen stayed. But the other theater I go to, which is also a Regal, but that one has like 20 screens. So that's how I see a lot of the indie movies. They have an IMAX, but it's RPX. So yeah, same thing that you just said.
Okay.
Yeah. So
basically a rebrand of IMAX, just RPX.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, when you saw like Challengers on that IMAX screen, like that must have been a great experience.
It was a pretty cool experience. It's, I mean, like whenever the Nine Inch Nails score pops in, it was hella good.
Yes.
That reminds me, I didn't ask
yes,
you,
Nine Inch
Luke
Nails
or
scored.
Mike. What did y'all think of that movie?
It was
It was
fantastic.
good. It was good. I didn't love the length, and I didn't love how it ended, but it was good.
I thought it was slow at parts, and also, yeah, I do agree. It ended too abruptly.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll say I really liked
But
it.
other than that, though, I loved it.
I really liked it. But my friend said it best to me. He went and saw it with his girlfriend last night, and
Oh.
he said it was a good movie, but I think it was overrated because I don't think it was amazing. I was like,
That is totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, but currently, like as of right now, though, this is kind of crazy. For this year alone, that Zendaya is in 2 of the highest rated films on Letterboxd this year:
Mhm.
Dune Part 2 and Challengers.
I say she I've always liked Zendaya, and I've always
Same here.
I will stand by it. Her best performance by far is Euphoria. It's not even a question. But she's
Haven't seen all
really
of it.
she's really starting to prove that, like, film wise, she can do big movies, small movies. But her best performance, man, Euphoria. It's not even close. That is her greatest performance. And it's not even close.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I still have yet to check out that show.
It's got to at least be better than MJ. I mean, anyways.
we know how you feel about that, there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not big on those movies.
Did your theater, Mike, get the Spider-Man re-releases?
I haven't seen any of them, but I think one of them did. Could be wrong. I think maybe my AMC did. I don't know. So I have a Cinemark, I have that Imagine, and then AMC, which I think the Imagine one is the furthest away out of the 3, but I go to it more often than the AMC and Cinemark. But regardless, actually no, I go to the Cinemark more than Imagine, but yeah.
Yeah, my locals, my close theaters is Regal, but if I want to, usually AMC. If I have to go, it's like an hour away. But then the early screenings, I haven't been to a lot of them recently, but like a lot of them are usually an AMC that's like an hour and a half away. But you know.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of a drive there, buddy.
Yeah, but, it's only worth it for like the big ones. Like when Deadpool Wolverine comes out, yeah, I'll drive to go see that. But like, yeah.
But I was gonna say though, like, when I saw Frozen Empire for a second time, I went to the theater that I hadn't been to for a couple of years, because I'm not even joking. The last movie I saw in that theater was Jackass Forever.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it had been a while. So I mean, the seats are cool, like, but there's definitely more seats on like the right side of the theater, like the other 2 screens. I think there's like 5 screens on like the first on like the left side of it. So,
Mike, are you turning on an Xbox?
My PS3, yes.
My PS3. I heard something.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so shamed. That said Xbox. Oh no.
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
I'm trying to put on Big Lebowski because Sunday night equals Big Lebowski vibes for some reason. I don't know.
Nice.
yeah, I mean, I can't blame you, but
Can't go wrong there. I have the coat. I'm looking at it.
and I mean,
that's just like your opinion.
And you reviewed it a few years ago, so
I did.
It's just like
Luke,
isn't it? Do you think it's like top 5 comedies, or do you think it's actually like your favorite comedy, Jacob?
I would say top 5. I think the movie that I quote and I relate to and watch the most is probably Step Brothers. That's probably my favorite comedy.
Did you check my girlfriend?
Yes.
I'll say Step Brothers is like that and Talladega Nights. I fucking love.
It's bad. It's so bad.
I need Luke. I need you to do something for me. I need you to do one thing for me. When you turn 21, try. I know you don't like it. I know you don't want to do alcohol. Just try a White Russian.
I will keep that in mind.
Just for the movie itself. I mean, aren't you a little curious of what a White Russian tastes like?
Little bit, but again, I'm not like dying to know what it tastes like, you know.
That's fair. I will fully admit
I don't want to try to. I don't want to
fully
get myself
admit-
like too deep in alcohol. So
I
try
fully
that shit.
admit, I'm not an alcoholic person. I do not drink it on a daily or weekly. But whenever I do, I'm not kidding you. White Russian is one of my favorite alcoholic drinks. Not even kidding.
Is it from Step Brothers or from Big Lebowski?
Big
I don't remember.
Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have to try that. I'm gonna try that at some point. I did try, even though I'm underage. I did try a rum and coke.
Oh, that's the most basic.
that's
that's
basic, dude.
I say-
Basic mix.
No, that's fine. You're underage.
Mhm.
No, Mike, don't be doing this.
Sure, my
We're
bad,
live
my
on
bad, my bad.
we're live on the internet. I can't be telling you
I'm
to
on
do
a
that.
channel here.
I say,
Yeah,
but on the down low, yeah, it's probably one of the worst ones in my opinion.
one of the worst. Okay. Well, I
It's
still
it.
liked it, so I guess I'm gonna be an alcoholic when I'm older. I'm kidding. I have tried multiple. I've tried multiple virgin drinks. So like I've had, I think it's Metropolitan.
Yeah.
I like it, even though
Okay.
it's without the vodka. So, yeah.
I think when I'm out on my trip, when I go to if I go to a bar on my birthday, I think that might be the first drink I might take a shot of is vodka.
It's a kick, man.
Straight vodka.
But
Don't
again,
do
though,
straight rum.
again,
That's
I'm
all
just
I'm
gonna
saying.
take like one shot of vodka.
If you do a
Don't do
straight shot
straight
of vodka, you're gonna be like, ah.
Yeah, don't do a straight shot of rum. That's all I'll say.
just keep your just keep your fingers crossed that it don't throw up. Like,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
because
not an alcoholic drinker, so I don't really know, but I like White Russians. I like margaritas. Those are the only two that I like. Hell yeah.
my parents really like margaritas.
My
Like,
parents love margarita. Remember, my mom makes like a strawberry daiquiri. Oh, dude, it's so good.
I will have to try that soon.
Well, just for movie lovers alone, because I know you like the Big Lebowski, you should at least take a sip of a White Russian. Just try it, so you can say,
I'll
"I've
try
tried a White
it.
Russian."
I will try it. I'll put that one in my back pocket. So
I say that,
I
but
need to
as
try that
I've
too.
been drinking water since January 1st, so yeah.
there you go. Smart man.
Guys, I'm trying to lose so much weight before May 18th. You don't understand.
18th.
Yeah, you guys don't understand.
I don't. Yeah, I don't understand the significance of the date, but yeah.
Well, he's actually going. You're going to like a convention, right?
I'm going to Spooky Empire in Orlando.
Oh
Florida.
yeah, yeah.
And you're meeting
yeah,
Catherine Newton, yeah.
I am meeting her. It has been paid for, boys. I don't want to talk about it too much because I know, Luke, you got so mad at me for some reason because I wasn't
mad. It was.
I was not bragging. I just wanted to tell my friend, and you were like, "Why is Jacob doing that?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell everybody."
To be fair though, Jacob, I wasn't mad about it. Like I was just so because I did see your tweet already by the time you texted me. So
I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to tell
it's
you.
okay.
If you texted me, if you got to meet a celebrity, I want you to text me like, "Jacob, I'm meeting." I'd be like, "Hell yeah, man, good for you." But what I
It
do
better,
is
just
it better not be
like,
Sydney
okay.
Sweeney without me, Luke. I swear to fucking God.
Try and
I know,
kick my
but-
ass for it, buddy.
I know the kind of
Nah.
shit you're gonna try and do to her, pal.
No,
get the
no.
fuck outta here, dude.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm
Wait,
kidding, I'm kidding,
wait,
I'm kidding, I'm
time
kidding,
out,
I'm kidding,
time
I kid, I kid, I kid, I
You
kid,
get
I
out
kid,
of
I
here,
kid,
man.
I kid.
Mike, we all know he wants to meet West Side Story girl. It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Luke's girl.
Okay,
Yep.
listen. Luke, make up your fucking mind on who
It
your
ain't
wife
easy,
is.
bro. I tell you, it ain't.
It ain't easy.
It's easy.
What this
He's
guy
got-
said.
he's
What
got
this
someone
guy said,
claimed.
dude. It
I got
is not
someone
easy.
claimed.
Listen,
He's got someone
listen,
claimed.
listen,
I got
listen,
someone claimed. You got
listen.
someone.
I'm gonna clear the air.
Listen
I'm
to
gonna clear the
Jacob.
air. I'm gonna clear the air. We all have celebrity crushes. Like, okay, all three of us can sit here and say Margot Robbie, beautiful, obviously. Scarlett
Yeah.
Johansson. Mike, did you just say
I said,
Margot
Brother,
Robbie
it's
is
not like you said.
freaking-
Yeah, I said, because Margot Robbie is,
Yes, exactly. But we three have a type and we have a specifics. You, young man, are into Sydney Sweeney. Luke, from what I've learned from Luke, he's more into the genuine pretty, which West Side Story girl has.
I don't know why, but okay.
She is pretty. I won't
Yeah,
lie.
okay.
Be
very
fair with that though,
She
Mike.
is.
She's very
she
pretty.
She is, but whatever.
You never know though, dude. You never know. She actually like could be real nice in real life.
This
Like,
is true.
Okay.
Exactly.
I want you boy-
Like,
I want
be
you-
real though.
I want you
Yeah.
boys to know when I meet Catherine, I'm going to pee my pants. I want you to know that.
Oh fucking A.
You're
TMI.
gonna try and be first. in that
TMI,
fucking
Jacob.
line, aren't you?
No, there's no TMI. There will be water in my pants coming down my leg.
Well,
Oh fucking A, bro.
I say again, I don't want to talk about it too much because again, it's just it is what it is. Just expect a picture to post online, and I am so excited because not all my close friends know about it, and I'm kind of excited to see the reaction. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
am prepared to see that giant ass puddle in your area.
Oh,
That picture.
Jesus criminy, Mike.
But no, I'm really excited. I'm also kind of that is the reason I'm going, no doubt about it. But like, I'm also really excited to go to my very first horror convention. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, it should be, dude. Like,
There's a
Yeah.
ton of celebrities there, but I'm obviously paid to get the photo with Catherine. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, he's walking.
Let's see. I'm looking at Jason's comment. I want to see Alien for the teaser vibes today. Alvarez and Isabella Merced. Cool. That's very cool. I mean, I think the real reason why we got excited about it is because when we heard Fede Alvarez.
Mhm.
oh yeah,
That's easy.
Because if
Like-
it was just Alien, I don't think it would be that intriguing because we've had 2 Alien movies in the last decade that weren't great. But yeah, Fede
But-
Alvarez.
But since we got Fede Alvarez, that's everybody's like,
Mhm.
oh my god, new Alien movie. Let's go.
Mhm.
Everybody.
I'm just excited to see someone direct an alien movie that's not named Ridley Scott
Yeah, or James Cameron.
or James Cameron.
But mainly Ridley Scott.
And hopefully not a committee like Alien 3.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know
what we
who
saw out
directed
of the
4.
teaser though for Romulus, it doesn't seem like that. Like what we saw out of the teaser. So
You know, I would honestly be fine if they don't release a trailer. If that was the only thing they show for the entire movie, I'd be fine with it.
oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
I say I cannot wait for that to come out. It's August 14th,
16th.
9th,
16th.
16th, yeah.
What's on the 9th? It's Borderlands on the 9th. Yeah.
Borderlands, yeah.
Trapped
Mhm.
9th.
Yep. Borderlands and Trap. So
I might have to see both of those.
I will definitely be doing a double feature that night.
Have you guys watched Fallout on Prime?
I haven't yet. I want to finish playing Fallout 3 before I watch the show, but yeah.
It's a
But,
really good show.
Mm.
I've seen gameplay of Fallout, never played a single one of them.
Mm. See,
very
one
fun.
of my friends told me that I need to finish playing at least Fallout 3 because there's a bunch of like Easter eggs and whatnot that I wouldn't understand without playing the game. But honestly, I think I could probably pull off watching the show. But also, I don't really have time, even though I say that, even though I just binged fucking Knuckles, but regardless.
You binge Knuckles and then you say you don't have time for Fallout.
Okay, the thing is though, the thing with Knuckles is that it's like a 2.5 hour long show. Fallout's like 8.
Was it as bad as everyone's saying it is?
Hell no. It's like for a show called Knuckles, it's kind of disappointing, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, if you don't hate Wade from the first 2 movies, then you won't hate it.
I mean, I certainly don't.
Yeah.
Like I thought in both movies, I think he's funny.
Hmm.
So
I did too, honestly. And
I think it's because of the way that Adam Pally does play the character. So that
Yeah.
actually does make him funny.
yeah.
So
It was one of those things where like I thought about watching it and then I thought about reviewing it, but then I was like, no.
It's a quick easy binge. It's a quick easy binge. I don't.
I say,
it was pretty good.
I missed actually a couple movies this weekend, so like I was already technically behind, but yeah, at this point I was like, listen, I saw Challengers and Boy Kills World. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, those were the big 2. So
Yeah, I didn't
my theater didn't get
see.
Boy Kills World, unfortunately.
I didn't see Unsung Hero, and I didn't see Cinderella's Revenge, which is currently playing.
Oh, that's my friend Natasha's in that. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there
cool.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
Thought
Also,
about
I was gonna ask you, Jacob. Did you see Mike's interview with Louis Santer, the guy that played as Tigger in Blood and Honey 2?
I watched about 5 minutes of it live, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember him popping in. I remember you hopping in, man.
I popped in really late though because we were still on the drive home that day after the movie. After I saw Ghostbusters, I was napping in the car because I was fucking tired. Like, I'm not shitting you, dude. I was tired. Like,
I don't blame you.
I don't sleep in
like
cars.
it wasn't because of the movie. It was just like after like doing like quite a few things already, like going to my dad's workplace for a while and then going to the movies and then having some early dinner. I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking tired.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I don't usually sleep in cars either. I remember
I have
one
motion
time.
sickness is why.
Oh yeah, that's fair. See, the one time I remember sleeping in a car, like actually falling asleep while in the car, I was in Florida, and we were out in Miami until like 1 a.m. or something like that. And so our hotel was in Orlando, so it's like a 3-hour drive. And I was I was asleep for about an hour, even though not really, because I was listening to music and I could still hear the music while I was sleeping, so I could kind of feel like the time passing. But whatever. And I woke up and my mom was like, "Hey, we're in Orlando," and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm awake."
But
that was a cool day though, because I got to see the Miami Dolphins stadium in real life. So
Dope.
football achievement right there.
Hell yeah.
I didn't get to go
definitely,
in, but I got to like stand outside the gate and look at the big ass
Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah, Hard Rock, the big ass Hard Rock sign. So
there you go.
I say, I don't know if you watch college football, but I live literally 30 minutes away from Clemson.
Oh
Stadium.
yeah, you're telling me about that.
I say, I've been to Clemson Stadium many times. Not during a live game. I've never seen a college football game live. I'm very sad about it. I've seen NFL games, but not college football.
Yeah, there you go.
I live roughly an hour away from Notre Dame, so
that's cool, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's a classic.
Mm-hmm. They're not that great anymore, but still.
I live 2 hours away from Carolina Panthers Stadium.
Mm.
And I live 3 hours away from the Atlanta Falcons Stadium, and I've been to both.
I am basically, okay, so I'm about 3 hours away from the Colts, and then hour and a half away from the Bears, so Soldier Field.
Duh, Bears.
But I'm gonna be right back in just a couple minutes. So
this is our channel.
All right. Yes, this is ours.
So yeah, you guys take over for a couple of minutes, and I will be right back.
Channel raid.
This is our channel.
Channel raid.
Let's cancel Luke. Just kidding.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna throw on Big Lebowski onto my camera.
But I'll be right back.
See how fast it there's hanging feet in the background. That's gonna get Luke canceled right there.
I hate you.
I love you, Lukey.
So, Mike, how are we gonna get you to go to a convention somehow to meet Sydney Sweeney?
Sydney Sweeney, God. Well, I unfortunately figured out today that she has a fiance, so not me, unfortunately.
Oh, you're a respectable man. Now that she's dating someone, you're like, I'm done. Can't do it. Wow, I respect it. I respect it. You know why I respect it? Because I kind of dropped Haley Steinfeld because she's dating fucking Josh Allen.
Oh.
I'm a Patriots fan, man. Why she gotta date him? Why she gotta date him?
I feel you.
she's still gorgeous, but yeah, Catherine Newton is like. I don't want to say it like that because it's different now that I'm actually getting a chance to like stand next to her. I don't want to disrespect her. She's a woman. I get to meet her. I'm excited.
God, I wish I lived in an area where there were more conventions like that. I think the nearest one that I almost went to was in it was someplace like a little south of me, and they had Lou Ferrigno there, and that's like the only like known actor or like person that was there. So I would have drove like 45 minutes just to go meet the original Hulk, and that's it. Like I wouldn't want to do that, but
I don't blame you. I say like the one I'm going to. It's called Spooky Empire. Again, this is my first time going to any kind of convention. They have quite a few people. Alice Cooper's going to be there. I don't really care to meet him.
Oh, fuck, dude! I would meet him in a heartbeat.
I'll say Alice Cooper's there. The vampire family from Twilight, not Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, but the vampire family.
Not gonna have the main two people, but they're gonna have the family.
The family's there, yeah.
That's
the guy from Basket Case is gonna be there.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Not Green
Did
Day.
somebody say Basket Case?
Shut up! Not Green
Yeah,
Day.
the main actor is gonna be at the convention I'm going at.
God, though, that first movie, dude.
Mhm.
It's a movie, all right.
Mhm.
I was telling Mike that Alice Cooper is gonna be at the convention, and
Yeah,
Mike,
I heard that. I actually heard that when I was coming back up that Alice Cooper was gonna be there, and I'm like, damn it,
see both of you are like, holy shit, I really don't care.
because my parents have actually seen Alice Cooper in concert. So
See, the one concert that I'm jealous that a bunch of my friends went to that I didn't because I had no clue who he was at the time that they went to go see him in concert. Post Malone. He was in Chicago at one point, and I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I fucking go?
Jacob is not happy with you right now.
I hate your friends.
I hate my friends too.
And you didn't go?
No, because I didn't know who he was at the time. This was like back in 2018, 2019. So this was like right around when he dropped Hollywood's Bleeding.
Also, your
Seen
same
him
friend group
twice. I've seen him twice.
Mike, isn't this also your same friend group that made you see Aquaman a second time?
No, this is not the same friend group.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is not the same friend group. It was when I was in 6th grade too, I want to say. So yeah.
Dude, first off, I love him because literally there he is. Or
He's my king. He's my king. Me and my boy Johnny, bro, he's our
Yes.
king. He's
It's
our
the
Lord
only
and Savior.
figure I have.
He is our king, dude. You know Johnny, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Gianni Bravo. No,
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah, the on Chainsaw, yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't
Sorry,
so you haven't seen him live, Mike?
No, unfortunately not.
Dude, he is so good live. He is
I
so
know.
good
That's what I've
live.
heard. I've heard he's an awesome dude too. It's just like,
Jacob, haven't you met Post Malone like close to him or no?
I got close and met Maud's son.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Like, he told me you shook his hand.
I shook his hand. I got to talk to him for a good 50 seconds. I was like, "You're really cool." This is when he had the green hair. So this is before he had his little drop off. But no, I met him. But Post Malone, I've seen twice. Post Malone, this is right when his second album came out. He came to my local area, like not even 2 minutes away from me. Like that.
oh, the beer bong store?
Huh?
Was it the beer bong store?
No, it wasn't Beer Monk store. It was a concert. I got to see Post Malone in the concert.
Oh, it wasn't even on tour. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I mean, it might have been tour. I don't remember. It was right when Beer Bongs Bentleys came out. Like it was
Okay.
right when it came out. So that was my first time. And then I saw Post Malone. Was it last year or the year before? Either way, I saw him recently, and that was during his 4th album. I can't think of the name right now. The butterfly with a knife on the cover.
Yep. Let me fuck. I gotta look.
It's
it up.
not
It's like
Stony.
12 karat something. It's like 12 karat something.
Yeah, 12 karat toothache.
12 karat toothache. Yep.
Yes. Sorry, Luke. I know you're not really into it, but oh god, dude,
Post Malone is so good, brother.
so good. All right, one more
Yeah,
question.
but again, I'm not like well versed into like modern rapper, really honestly.
He's not even really a rapper anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
I say,
Mm-mm.
honestly,
Really?
Luke, if you listen to his brand new album, I honestly think you might like it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Because-
very, very personal. So it's not
very
very deep, very personal.
I'll have to check out that new album, but
Yeah.
just for me personally, like when it comes to rap music, I'm more into like the old school stuff, like Notorious B.I.G. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm into.
Yeah.
Biggie.
No.
Yeah.
Biggie.
I love Biggie. I love Tupac.
I
NWA.
also like more of the old school Eminem.
Old school Eminem. Old school Eminem's better than modern Eminem.
I agree
Yeah.
1,000%.
I'm intrigued to see his new album this summer though. They just announced.
That's gonna be interesting. The
Yeah.
death of Slim Shady.
Slim Shady. Yeah, that's
Is
gonna
that
be
gonna be his
interesting.
last album?
My
I hope
friends
not.
think so. I don't think so, but the album name of it sounds like a last one.
Yeah, big like finale or some shit.
I'll be listening to it though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Posty's my guy. Love him. My very first concert I ever went to, like my first one ever, was Kiss.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was my first one, Kiss. I saw Foreigner. They came. I've seen Kiss. I've seen Foreigner. I've seen Post Malone twice. I saw Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh.
He's Mike's not a Machine Gun Kelly person.
I am not an MGK guy.
That's fair. That's fair. Avril Lavigne was there too, so I got to see her live, kind of.
Okay, that's worth it. That's
Okay.
I got to see her live. She opened for him, so she played some of her songs. So like I got to see her live.
Look,
who else
I'm
did I
a
see?
basic guy. The only song that I like from MGK is "Hey, you know my."
Fuck.
Who else I see? I saw Wolfgang, the son of a very famous rock star. I can't think of his name is Wolfgang, and it was something Wolfgang something.
Oh, is it the?
He's the son of somebody very, very famous.
Is it from? He's like the kid from someone on Rammstein or something like that.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Wolfgang.
I just got to the.
Wolfgang Van Halen. I got to see him.
Oh, fucking Van Halen! Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Van Halen. Shit.
I got to see his son. His son does a band, and I got to go for free. I was like, sure, why not? Van Halen's kid, sure.
Hell yeah.
And then I saw Mod's son, up in person, man. I also got to see Tyler Posey. He was right in front of me too.
Mm.
His dick has touched my arm, so there's that.
Okay, that's TMI.
Mm.
You know how it's almost even more TMI? I have video proof.
Oh shit.
Definite TMI.
Oh,
I'll show you.
oh
Video
my
proof.
God. I just got to the ferret bit in Big Lebowski. Oh my god. Shit, too funny.
Ferret's scary, man. Let me find this video. Keep talking. I'm gonna find this video real quick.
Okay.
Nice fucking marmot. Ah!
I'll drop some of the top.
Okay, I don't know if you can see it really well, but I'm gonna try.
But I'll put you on solo layout.
Okay. This is from a Snapchat memory.
Oh. Oh shit.
He looks right into the camera. Boom.
Hey, nice.
That's the guy from Teen Wolf.
Oh.
The show, right?
Yeah, the show. I mean, he was really famous. Or every girl around me was freaking out. I was like, I don't know who you are, but your dick is on my arm. Move. He opened for Mod Son, and so yeah.
Mm.
But but what's how many concerts have you guys been to? Or what's
I
your?
did go to I have been to a couple of Big Time Rush concerts, but that was back when I was a kid.
Big Time Rush.
Hey, I had a friend go to their.
I still go back and listen to their music every once in a while.
I had a
Oh my
friend
God.
go see them a month ago, and they came to my town.
But the second time I saw Big Time Rush in concert, they did have 21 Pilots open for them.
Oh
That's
my
kind of cool.
fuck. I would have gone to that.
So yeah, there's that.
That's dope.
I did
Apparently,
see
21
because my
Pilots
parents
dropped an
are
album
also
soon, so-
because my parents are big into country music. I did see Jason Aldean live. Dude, he is great in concert. Like,
Unless you were in that one concert. I'm not gonna yeah.
fuck.
Unless you were at that one concert. But
I saw that on TikTok. I know what you're talking about, Mike.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The shooting, the one with the shooting that happened at it. Oh my!
Yes.
You don't. Yeah.
I'm just. It was years ago, dude. It was like back in like, I think it was like January 2016. I think.
Okay, yeah, that was
years ago.
That's
that
way
was-
before the shooting.
Way before.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also saw Florida Georgia Line in concert.
I have no idea who that is.
One of the singers literally has your last name, Jacob.
Cool. So does that basketball player that Mike pointed out.
Yeah, Jay Hubbard.
And then I obviously went to the Hella Mega tour where Weezer, Fall Out Boy, and Green Day were playing. I was obviously mainly there for Green Day.
I would have
My
gone to
parents
Fall Out
actually,
Boy,
but
too,
it's before they moved the tour to like a year later. It was like Christmas of 2019. My parents got me tickets to go to the Hella Mega tour as a Christmas gift. And that was, and even still going to the tour in 2021 was an amazing experience. Like, it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. I'm not even joking. Most of the Green Day songs that they played, I was freaking singing along to most of the songs they were playing. And also Billy Joe Armstrong is an awesome showman on stage. Like,
yeah, that's what I've heard.
If you guys have seen some videos of him in concert, you guys would know what I mean. Like, and plus he actually got somebody to got one of the people that was actually up in the front row of the stage to actually come up and play a Rock and Roll All Night, like the Kiss song. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun.
That's dope.
Mike, you been to
also
concerts?
Fall Out Boy was great too.
I've been to shit. Technically, I've really only been to like one mainstream concert, and it was Kane Brown. If y'all even know who the fuck that is?
No.
I do.
Okay, yeah. He's some hillbilly ass country singer that used to be really big. My dad works for a fair board, and so they brought him on for our county fair. And so they signed him on right before he got big. He dropped one song, everyone fucking loved him, sold out of tickets as soon as they were available. And he was like, the motherfucker's like, I want a price increase, and it was like, hell no, we got you for a good ass deal. You're staying right where you are. So then it was a terrible ass concert because he wanted to pay increase. So
Damn.
yeah. And then I've been to a bunch of tribute concerts, but that's really about it.
So if you had to pick one person to go see in concert right now, would it be Posty?
Probably.
Mike,
What
I'm
about,
telling you, it is worth the money.
When is he doing the Austin tour? Unless that's
I know, right? I want to know too.
I know one, Mike. I know one rapper you would definitely go see live in concert.
Who's that?
Me or Mike?
Talking about Mike.
Oh.
Who's that?
21 Savage.
Yes, sir.
I saw him live because he was with Posty.
21.
he's-
21.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just being honest, Mike. I thought 21 was really bad in concert.
Actually, I kind of get that because I'm sure there's a lot of his shit is like auto-tuned and whatnot. But
Yes, it is. Especially when he says 21 so many times. He's like 21, 21, 20, 20. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
His fucking 21.
Yes.
It's even like that SNL promo he did with Shane Gillis. Like, hi, I'm Shane Gillis. I'm hosting SNL this week with 21 Savage. 21.
21.
Wow, you do that? Wow, you really do that in real life too?
21.
21. Man, I know you did that in the song, but I didn't think you'd be like 21.
Mm-hmm.
He opened for
had-
Posty and he sung with them, obviously, for that one song.
Oh.
But
I have this running joke that I am 21 Savage. There's oh shit, do I not have it anymore? It must have been on my old Snapchat account. Fuck. Hold on, I might have it saved. I swear to God, if I don't have this shit saved.
That's 21. I say I got to see him.
That does not sound great.
Well, I'm also jumping up and down with tons of people in front of me. So I mean,
Oh, okay.
That doesn't help.
I got the fucking cross tattooed on my face.
I thought you were trying to impersonate Harry Potter.
No, fuck no. Fuck no. I got the fucking cross. Like,
But
oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, this doesn't count as concerts, but it kind of does. I saw Kevin Hart live.
oh, for stand up.
Yeah, I saw Kevin Hart. I saw Adam Sandler, and I met the one guy from a Goofy movie. He's the comedian, the guy from Biodome.
Oh, is that Pauly Shore?
Yes, I have met
Shore.
Pauly Shore. I shook his hand, took a picture with him.
nice.
I can tell you, I have seen Jeff Dunham live.
That's really cool.
Jared
Dude,
is the
he
joke.
is awesome. Like, he's so damn funny. Like, I went. It was December of 2021 when I went to his show. That's when he had Walter the puppet dressed up as President Joe Biden. I'm not joking. It's like that is so great. Like
That's dope.
Like-
That's dope.
Mike, you should look up a picture of that. That is so damn funny. Like, and that's also the first time I actually got to see one of his new puppets called Earl. A URL, basically the puppet that just texts over and over again.
Oh,
He was also pretty funny. But I mean, but usually like when it comes to any Jeff Dunham show, like I'm always there for Walter because he.
see, when I got my new dog, my grandpa thought that he was named after Walter the puppet, and I was like, "No, Grandpa, he's named after." Well, actually, it was the given name from the shelter. And I was like, "No, Grandpa, he's named after Breaking Bad." And he's like, "Oh yeah."
But like seriously, like this, like Walter, are you ever happy? You should hope not. Like, could you imagine me come on here in a good mood? Hi, everybody, I'm Walter, and life is peachy. You'll be working at Starbucks in a fucking week. What? Language. English. What's like there's so many moments from Walter the puppet that I just quote it like so many times. Like, you guys get another argument this morning? Yeah, what happened? I don't know. She rolled out of bed and jumped on her menstrual cycle and ran my ass over. Like, never heard it put it that way before. Oh, it even has a sound that goes nag 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 bitch bitch bitch. Well, yeah, we're coming out the airport there. I come out the other side of the X-ray. I heard the guy say to Jeff, "Sir, I'll look inside your suitcase." I'm lying there thinking, "Oh crap, here we go." This is all true. Jeff's standing there. The guy opens the case. I pop him and I go, "Hey, shut the damn door!" Scared the crap out of the guy. And then I thought about it for a second. I said, "I don't want to go to Los Angeles." He's like, and then what happened? We were detained. The bastards have no sense of humor.
Jacob, you're South Carolina, right?
Yeah, I am South Carolina, yeah.
South Carolina. Okay.
South Carolina.
Why?
Postie's playing on May 3rd in Charlotte, North Carolina. So you're
He is?
closer. Yeah, you're way closer than he's gonna play anywhere near me. The nearest he's gonna play to me is Iowa. Oh my god.
I didn't know
So on
that.
Friday he's gonna be playing in Charlotte.
If I would have known that a month ago, I would have bought tickets.
Oh.
Oh
Actually,
man.
I'm gonna see how cheap that is. I literally am.
Selling fast.
I'm
apparently.
literally an hour and 45 minutes away from Charlotte.
I'm trying to think of another hilarious.
Come on, dick.
Um,
I'm about to text my
oh
friend.
yeah,
why you
bro,
didn't
oh
tell
yeah,
me?
bro.
125.
Oh, I just spent a little bit of that on that Florida trip. Oh, I can't do it.
Damn it. Almost.
I've seen him twice, so I'm not like heartbroken, but like still, every chance I get to see him, I want to see him.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But Jacob, you watch any Jeff Dunham?
When I was little, 2009, 2008, during like his prime on Comedy Central, that's when I watched it.
Comedy Central fucking era, dude.
Mike, what about you?
I've seen his fucking Christmas special way too many times because my grandpa puts it on every fucking Christmas. So, you know, there's that.
Like, knock, 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 knock. Answer the fucking door. He's like, he was like, what? The cursing. Oh, damn. Crap, fuck, fine. Like I said, there are kids watching. It's like, got it. Kids, don't say fuck. At home. But one of my favorite ones, he was like, do a little tap dance, we got salsa. That's terrible. Not with the right kind of chips, it's not.
Ugh. All right. It is currently almost midnight for myself. It is almost a 3-hour live stream. Every time I come on this freaking podcast or however you want to name it, I always freaking stay here for 3 hours.
It's always good having a conversation with you, Jacob.
It's hey, you know, it's good to have continuing conversation. I say I haven't been on here in months. I hope to continue this summer because again, I'm very much more free. I hope to go on Mike's Mad Max Fury Road in a few weeks. When is that, Mike?
We haven't have it. We don't have it scheduled yet, but sometime before Furiosa.
So before May 24th.
So yeah, but we are still. But him and I are also still working on trying to schedule what I have coming up for this month. So, for May.
I'm pissed off, dude. School lets out for me literally the day before June starts. So, yeah, and then we go back like August 12th. So I get a short ass.
Dude, that sucks, man.
But hey. At least I get an extended weekend because of Memorial Day to go watch Furiosa. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Might as well just take off that Friday too because I don't have finals.
Yeah. Well, either way, I want to do this more, but unfortunately, my time has come for me to leave.
Okay.
Yeah. So. But I'll have to let you know when we get the planned dates for Alien and Candyman because I would certainly love to get you on for those, Jacob.
If I'm free, I will do my best. I always say that to anybody, but yeah, this month, I mean,
the fucking Porsche scene.
I got movies is now my month, but I also have. I also just want to kind of. I'm so sad. I have a short film I'm filming in 2 weeks. My focus is on that. So I got short film, movie reviews, and May 18th, boys.
Yes, sir.
I'm nervous.
And you're welcome for getting you to watch Sasquatch Sunset, whatever the fuck.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, if anyone ever watched my Sasquatch Sunset review, I say, "Hey, YouTube friend, tell me to go see it." Yeah, it was Mike.
That's me. Yeah, no, that.
Yeah,
whatever.
Well, even also like when it came to your letterbox review of The Rock, like
yes, yeah,
because I had because you said you had a combo with a friend, and I was like, "That's me."
I say Luke and I were talking movies, and literally the next day, I was like, "You know what? Screw it. Let me fully watch this movie." So yeah,
I haven't seen The Rock in any capacity, so
well,
brother,
I was part of that club 2 weeks ago, but anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your live stream. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go take a shower, eat some food, go to sleep, and go watch Spider-Man 3 tomorrow in a theater. Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice.
Now that you said that, I could go for a fucking bowl of cereal right now for some
Dude,
reason.
Facts. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I was more thinking of like sunflower seeds, but you know.
Do you like fully consume sunflower
Oh
seeds?
no, no, I
No,
bite
no.
it
Like
and
you
I
bite it and then you spit it out. Like,
yeah, and I
Right, yeah,
I
I was gonna say, like, why do people consider that a snack? Because you don't eat them.
you eat the seed.
Oh,
Right.
oh, so it's like a peanut. Yeah.
What, Mike?
I'm
You know how sunflower seeds work?
no. I'm an ex-baseball player. I don't know how they work.
What?
I'm an
I
ex-baseball
mean,
player. And I don't know how they work. So
it's a
Brother.
shell. You bite the shell opens, there's a tiny seed in it, and you eat the seed.
gotcha.
And you, that's
See,
why
I'm okay.
when they put it in their
look,
mouth, it's in their mouth, and they're biting it, and they spit the shell out.
Okay. See, I'm one of those special people that I used to not know how peanuts worked either, so I literally eat the entire thing with the shell. So I'm new to this kind of thing. I still do that because I think the shell tastes better than the nut, but you know, whatever.
Fair enough.
I mean, when I eat a sunflower seed or a peanut, I will bite the shell. But there will be an occasion I'll just be like, give me a peanut, and I'll just eat the peanut,
Mhm.
including
Right,
the shell.
Yeah.
But
that's what
anyways,
I do.
boys, a whole big month of movies. I hope to be able to join both your guys' channels very soon. Hope you both have a
Hell
good
yeah.
night, and I will talk to you both hopefully sooner rather than later.
Later, brother.
Yes, you did. Dude, why is it always so fun getting to talk to that guy?
Because he's a great dude.
I know, right?
Mhm.
But I was gonna, but yeah, man, I was gonna try to finish American Fiction, my second watch of it, because I actually started it while I was at work today.
Mm.
But I don't know. I mean, I still love it. Like as I was rewatching it, but I'm like, yeah, I'll probably finish it on my day off because
Mm.
as soon as I got to work, I put on Mario Brothers
Mm.
because I was like, I
Yeah.
need something to lighten the mood, dude. Because I did not want to go to work today.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it kind of helped. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you that helped out.
That's good.
But now I don't know what to watch. So
Yeah.
because I rewatched Lisa Frankenstein last night and I still love it.
Oh yeah.
That movie fucking rules.
Oh.
Just dude, okay, I'll put my finger up for the spoiler. That's what Jacob did earlier. Like whenever we were talking spoilers, he puts his finger up.
Mhm.
That's like this is what he calls the spoiler finger. When the corpse kills the stepmom, bro, I'm like, God damn, bro, that's hardcore.
Mhm.
And she was like, I can't do it, not until we bury the body.
Finger down.
And then,
Finger up.
but
Finger down.
the scene I always tend to think
Finger
about
up.
now, whenever I think about, I'm not even joking you. Whenever I think about Lisa Frankenstein now, the scene I always think about is when the corpse cuts the dude's dick off.
Finger down. Finger. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't you, dude? Like, I like how they don't show you that he gets his dick cut off. Like,
Mhm.
like you just see the blood on her face, and I'm just like, genius. Like,
Mhm. Anyway. Which
or how
one?
about
Which
when the
one?
dude gets his hand cut off,
Mhm.
and I'm like, deserved, because you tried to assault her. Like,
Finger.
because if you couldn't tell at the beginning, like during the party scene, that was actually one of the guys that did like seem like you wanted to assault Lisa.
Mhm.
You really think about it. So I was like, what are you doing? And then when Cole Sprouse came into play, I was like, oh shit.
Mhm.
Cut his hand right off. Well, actually, that part is actually kind of given in the trailer, actually.
Mhm. But still.
But you don't see his hand getting cut off though.
Yep. I think I'm probably gonna call it a night too, brother. I'm worn out. Eating Chinese food is exhausting for some reason. So,
but hey, I can tell you right now that it is confirmed that Grant will be on for the Beekeeper. So,
oh boy,
it is confirmed. But
oh boy.
But again, though, we have a lot of other people coming.
Yeah.
That which one? Who am I thinking? You.
Me.
That's obvious, bro. Of course you'd be there.
Yeah.
You're my co-host.
Mm-hmm.
My new main co-host now.
Hell yeah.
But I kind of feel bad for leaving Fritzky out of it now. But
he said he's going to be pretty busy working on his movie next month, so he'll probably be able to hop in June or something like that because he's out of school now. He said so.
But maybe we can get him on for because I do want to do the Bang job in June.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can get him on for the Bang job.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But I'm trying to think of dates we can do for here. Actually, let me just do the outro and then we'll talk about that really quick before we head off.
Okay.
So yeah, guys. So thank you guys so much for coming in for this Q&A, almost lasting 3 hours. Thank you to Grant and Jacob and of course this dude.
Yeah.
Coming. So catch you guys there. Peace out.
21.
21.